Yo, 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 it's your boy Rockstar, host of the popular new podcast at My Momas House and Rock's House. Make sure you subscribe to both those channels. And if you're watching, do me a favor. Click the link in the subscription or click the subscription button right now before we get started. I know you're constantly entertained and sometimes you forget, and it's okay. People make mistakes. I know we're entertaining, we're funny, serious, comical, and smart. So with that being said, if you're watching right now, click the subscribe button and let's get it going. With that being said, I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. So we got a new guest in the house. So, we gentlemen in here. So we're going to let the ladies first. And that's what we was taught. Mom and daddy raised us right. So with that being said, Coach Pink, let the viewers know who you are.
Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Coach Pink. I'm a life coach advocate, former special education teacher, and my motto is I meet you where you are in order to get you where you need to be. And I'm honored to be on the show.
I like that. That's what's up. And so we're going to slide over to the right of me, my brother Quality. Quality, unmute your mic and talk to him.
I love that, Coach Pink. I love that. Okay, guys, how y'all doing out there today? I am N-A-T, silent E, a.k.a. Quality. Thanks y'all for joining in. How y'all are doing out there in the world?
Yes. And with further ado, we're going to go and take it to my boy Yogi. He got the coldest punchline in YouTube land. With that being said, Yogi, break him in so we can get it started.
Hey, check me out fully, man. This your boy Big Yogi, man. He is I and I am him. Hey, man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy.
Yeah.
You dig. So again, y'all, if you're watching, please make sure you subscribe. Click the subscribe button right now. I want to see those likes. I got a whole goddamn iPad looking. I can see if you add subscribing or not. I can see if you're liking it or not. And we can see if you're commenting or not too, because we got all that open. You know what I'm talking
about? Hold on.
We're going to be at your front door.
Hold on. You right there. You out there. You and you. Y'all ain't pushed that button yet. Come on now. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us.
You know I talk to you niggas.
All right, man. How y'all doing, man? So how was y'all weekend and how was your Monday? We're going to start with Coach Pink. Ladies first. How's your Monday going? How was your weekend?
Oh, Monday was Gucci. Met with a colleague working on some events, trying to get some collaboration going on with my line. Working on a fragrance to match my perfectly pink candle that I made. So now I'm working on a body butter. So we'll be launching that for an event on the 19th. And the weekend, I really chilled, got some cleaning going on, but working on some collaborations for the events for breast cancer this month.
Okay. Gotcha. Now, question.
Answer.
I was a C student, so I asked a lot of questions. So
and that's good.
Can you tell me what exactly is body butter?
Butter that you put on your body.
That's a good answer. That is a good answer.
Coach Pink, nigga.
That is a good answer. But yeah, it's better than just the average regular lotion. It stays on your body. It's softer, it's smooth, it's elegant, it lasts longer. And depending on who makes it and how it's made, that really makes it better, because the person that makes it, she really makes it from her heart, because it originated when her grandmother passed away. So it comes from a loving place, that when her grandmother passed away, that's when she kind of took over that, and then she made it through that way. So with apricots and other different kind of fragrances there. And when I tell you, it smells so good. I put it on every day. It has scents for man, woman, and the names of it. Like she has one, butt naked. It smells so good. And she has another one, 379.
I like that one.
You like the butt naked? Yeah, I bet you would. It smells so good. It smells so good. And then the 379, she made it for their anniversary, but it smells so good. So it has that that scent that was for a man, but you can still use it, and you rub it all over. So she has it in the body butter, which is smooth, it's soft, and it lasts on your body too. Because I put it on earlier today, and I still smell it. I still have that glow on me.
Okay.
So it's long lasting. It's not that cheap stuff.
So
then you got to reapply.
So it's what? It's for women? It's for men? I mean,
it's for all of us. It's for all of us.
Oh, so it's bisexual body butter.
Yes. It's non-sexual.
Unisexual.
It's unisexual. He's not bisexual. It's not bisexual. It's unisex. It's unisex.
No, you remember that preacher?
The preacher that we had on that one segment. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You say, so you trying to tell me some bisexual lotion talking about is unisex?
Y'all are hilarious.
You had to be there, Coach Pink, to know what we talking about right now.
I wish I was.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why I talk to you, then.
I
just don't know why.
Is there a website or Instagram page where they can find
yes.
Yeah, sell yourself, please.
Yes. Actually, let me, because I have her stuff, because when we were talking about it, I wrote it, I had it in my book. So
A quality is unisexual. Remember, my birthday on Friday.
It's
right?
Golden Halo Scents. Golden Halo Scents.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where they need to go. Is that a website, Instagram, or what? What is it?
Oh, that's on Facebook, Instagram, and you will find her. And if you want to go on her website, it's Golden Halo Scents at yahoo.com.
Okay, hold on. Spell it for me.
I'm sorry. So it's for her website is goldenhaloscents.com. So that is.
Hold on. Give me a second. Golden.
Okay.
HALO.
Mm-hmm.
Spell it for me, because sometimes people just change the way stuff spells.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
So it's GOLDENHALOSCENTS.com.
This is the Instagram, right?
Give me a second.
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at the screen, this is where you can get the body butter and lotions and everything else that they have to sell. That's the website.
Yes.
From there, I'm sure you can get the Instagram and Facebook page as well. So, with that being said, I want you to see what we was referring to, Coach Pink. Hold on.
You gonna show it to
us? Hey, we gonna promote you, baby. We gonna promote you. That's little laugh is promotion too. We gonna laugh their ass all the way to your website. Straight up.
I like some fire candles too.
Hold on.
Oh,
like she said, that listen, this time you, even after you wash your hands, you won't get that same, your hands won't get calcified. And so I got the lotion. I went to the counter and I said, beloved, this is a glorious smell. I was excited about it. She said, well, won't you try the men's? I said, excuse me? I said, this is the men's, beloved. She said, no, this is unisex. I said, what kind of sex? I said, so what you mean? She said, oh, it's for men and women. I said, you sold me some bisexual lotion. And I told her, I said, well, why didn't you send me the stuff for the men? You know I'm a man. She said, well, it's for both. I said, do I look like I'm both? I don't represent both.
Pastor,
I'm 100% man. We should moisturize. She said that, listen.
Oh, my.
They saw him the bisexual lotion.
Oh my poor pastor.
And Coach Pink, did you see how serious he was? He wasn't playing. This was no joke to him. This was real deal.
Oh, he was not understanding. Oh wow. Oh
he
wow.
said that with the serious face too. You seen her face?
Oh my God.
I mean, the shit ain't funny.
Yes. Yes.
So y'all make sure You go get that unisex butter, lotions.
And then if you want to talk about candles,
yeah,
this is my scent, and this is called Perfectly Pink.
There you go.
I like me a good
All right, y'all. Let's go and get it started. So let's do the icebreaker. Give me just a second. Mute your mics.
Damn, stupid ass ladder. I told y'all it was loose.
Grandma, you good?
Do I look good, boy? My back on fire. Don't touch me. Just give me a damn pillow or something. Damn, stupid ass ladder. I told y'all it was loose.
Grandma, you good?
Do I look good, boy? My back on fire. Don't touch me. Just give me a damn pillow or something.
Hey, look at him. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit funny.
That motherfucker said my back on fire. Just give me a pillow. Nothing else. I don't need nothing else. Just give me a goddamn pillow. And
I need more than a pillow. I need more than a pillow.
You had to bring me two Advil.
And an Epsom salt bath. Goddamn.
Oh.
Hey,
And a goddamn
oh my God.
It don't exist no more.
Oh.
You're gonna need some of that 50-50 alcohol.
Oh my God. How back roll?
Oh my God.
Boy, did you see the way she bounced when she hit the floor though? Oh, she looked like a spalding.
Hey, let me tell you something. Big ass come in candy because that was her cushion. You see how she bounced?
I'm like a basketball boy.
Right?
Oh my
man,
God.
big ass blessing, y'all.
Oh man, that's funny as shit.
The creator
Oh
knew what
my
he was doing.
gosh.
Oh man.
Wow, she bounced back for real.
But look, let me tell you
She
how
had
cold
springs
black
up
folks
in there.
No,
is. Let me tell you how
spring.
cold black folks is. She blamed the ladder.
Had nothing to do with the ladder. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm on her team. I'm whooping that ladder ass. I'm whooping that ladder ass.
Hey, you gonna blame whatever it was.
Gonna get up and hit it with a 2-piece, ain't it?
Yeah, that ladder finna get it, bro. I ain't lying. I got a whole sludge hammer that's finna go tear that bitch all the way down.
Gonna look like my boy Rock. Gonna look like my boy Rock hitting that heavy bag, bang, beep, beep. What?
Wow.
Hey, only black folks trip and fall and blame the ground.
That part.
That fucking ground is out of line. Who in the fuck put the ground right there?
Nah, for real.
It wasn't there yesterday.
It wasn't there yesterday. Who the fuck put that there?
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, we'll run into a closed door and blame the door for being closed.
Hey, gonna hit the door. Gonna hit the door, though, bitch ass nigga.
Oh shit.
Thank the door flexing with you and shit. Hold on, my nigga, you got beef?
Oh man.
Oh boy, she was too funny. Too funny.
Niggas ain't shit.
Right?
Yeah, man. So look here, man. We gonna go and get into it. Let me start out with this topic, man. We're gonna switch it up.
My nose sound.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with this, man. Mute your mics. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Give me just a second.
What up, fam? So it's finally happened. Rick Ross done got rid of that gal. Now, Rick Ross does old saying that money can't buy me love. Nigga, money couldn't buy you a goddamn kiss. The boss, yeah. Why would you keep trying to kiss this girl publicly and she keep embarrassing you? You know she don't kiss you behind closed doors. Now, world, y'all see what I'm saying about money? When a nigga lame, he lame. This nigga going with this gal, and this girl won't even give him a kiss publicly. You know she ain't sucking his meat. I would feel so stupid. Give me a kiss, baby. Why you don't never kiss me publicly? Just stop trying to do that, Ricky. I don't like how your breath smell. I don't like the fucking back tooth that you got that be leaking that decay. I don't like your beard on my face. I don't like you. I told you I would be seen with you for $10,000 a month, and you keep trying to do extra shit. You're not holding up the end of the bargain. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sue you. She gonna sue Rick Ross soon. She gonna come out soon with some video playing with his asshole, doing some funny shit. Watch. Rick Ross, you played yourself. Now I know you're gonna say, I'm rich. I don't give a fuck if you rich. Your bitch won't kiss you. And your big fat slapping motherfucker. I'd rather be handsome and fit. So fuck you. But I love to see a nigga play himself high on a bitch.
All righty. So let me add context and then we will get into it.
Whoa. Wow.
So for the viewers out there who probably, if you don't know, basically what's been going on is that Rick Ross been dating this girl, and there have been several instances in public where he's tried to kiss her and she will not kiss him. So this is causing a bunch of viral moments, and people are conversating about it and talking about it in the social media atmosphere. So you know what we're gonna do at Mama's house? We're gonna talk about what the fuck going on. So with that being said, let's talk about it. And make sure y'all mute your mics when you're not talking so we won't hear the backgrounds. Okay, so who wants to start this conversation off?
Bring it in, Rock. I got some.
Handle your business, baby. What's your thoughts on this?
Okay, I see no lies that the man said, but the more concerning part was Rick Ross' decision to try to, I guess, we don't really know the basics of the relationship, so it's really hard for us to get into details about it. But from what the man is saying, that's kind of the way I'm interpreting it too. If the young lady will not kiss you in public, if she will not interact with you in a loving type of I don't even want to say sexual, but more loving and caring type of way, then there's a good chance that she's just not interested in you. Therefore, at this particular moment, if you're going to continue to try to flaunt her, I guess you can say, flaunt her around, let people be seen, let you and her be seen together, then you're getting exactly what you asked for. And clearly, you possibly are paying for her to be there. So why would you have to pay somebody? You should be able to find somebody that like you for you. You don't have to pay somebody just to, I guess, put up an image that you are liked or beloved by this particular person. Find somebody that like you. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing that's too complicated about that. And I'm quite sure a person of his standard, I know he's not the most fit guy, but it ain't all about fit in this world. Big guys get love, everybody get love. So we ain't gonna make it about fit or nothing like that. We just gonna make it about the fact that, find somebody who actually care for you. I'm gonna land my plane now.
All right. That's what's up. All right, who else like to chime in?
I said what? Yo, man, I gotta agree with Carly, man. Hey, man, she just don't like you, bro. She there for the money, man. And look, this is coming from a fellow fat man, man. I just play, brother. Man, I ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? But say, man, like, man, look, man, you gotta realize what's for you and what's not for you, man. And then doing it like that in public and she ain't kissing you, that's making everybody else realize, because man, we not dumb. Man, she ain't even with you like that, bro. She just with you because she with you because your name. If you was an average Joe, she wouldn't give you no play in the regular life. And I don't even know what woman y'all talk about, bro. I don't really keep up with the celebrity couples and all that stuff, man. But man, hey man, look, big, fat or not, man, it's somebody out there for everybody, man. You just kind of gotta find who for you. And you ain't got it, and don't leave with your money, man, because when you leave with your money, then you're gonna get played like a trick. Square business. That's my plan, man. Ain't too much to say about it, brother.
Gotcha. All right, Coach Pink.
I'm in
From
agreement.
from
Because
okay, hold
if
on.
a
From a
woman,
woman's perspective, what's your thoughts? Cook.
if a woman really likes the guy, regardless of money, fame, or not, she gonna flaunt it. She gonna show him out. She gonna love him. She gonna kiss him. She gonna let everybody know that's her man, no matter if he broke or not. And a lot of women like a broke man anyway. And regardless of his size, she gonna flaunt him out. And when she's not doing that, she don't like him. It's she taking what he's giving her and she's giving it to somebody else.
That's true. That is so true.
Okay, so let me add some context to it. I just want to open up the conversation. So
Okay.
Pink, so let me ask you this.
Put that down.
From your perspective, right? I want to see if you could teach me something from your perspective. If based off from your experiences with other women and how you've seen them move, what do your best to tell us how she feels or views Rick Ross from the perspective of a woman seeing that she won't even kiss this dude in public.
It's business.
In a woman's mind.
It's business.
It's business.
I'm listening.
It's business because, like I'm saying, if she cut for him, she's gonna show it. Because when you love your man or you like your man a lot, you gonna show everybody because you want everybody to know this is your baby, this is your boo. We taking pictures together. He don't have to ask for a kiss. You gonna kiss him on demand. Every picture's gonna be you kissing. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This gonna be us. We gonna be doing selfies together. Everywhere he is, you gonna be his shadow. But if you gotta ask for it, you gotta beg for it. She not there. She just there in form, but her mind, she in it. I can't wait to get done with this. I got things to go play, people to see. My baby finna text me. We finna spend this money. That's what her mind is set. And so
bars.
Now, here's the thing. This is what I love when we do have a woman on the panel because, it's one thing when men say it. Sometimes we know the answers. Sometimes we don't.
Yes.
Because I was, I knew it was going to be a chance. It might be something about the woman's mind that I don't know. But I just love when I hear it from a woman perspective about a woman because I could never be a woman. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We hope not, nigga.
So guys, y'all just heard it from the woman's mouth. Her experience, she has more experience with dealing with women than we do because she's a woman. She hangs around women, amongst women, talks to women. Women are more open to her and their secrets. So you heard them. If you like,
hey man,
you don't want to kiss you.
I just watched. Hey man, I just watched y'all was talking. I watched a video of it. They had a public event, and he go in for the kill, and that shit embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is embarrassing. Yeah. Hey, bro, I would have pushed, man. Get up off me, man. I don't even want to be by you, man. Go over there. Go play.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. But hey, man, look, man. Like the comment said, man, money don't unlame a man, man. If you lame, you lame, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, so here's my thing, right? It's funny, right? Because I want to take this conversation deeper, right?
Let's go.
And I'm gonna say this is all across the board. People need to really start respecting and honoring their number on the scale. Now, what I mean when I say this, okay, you have a 1 and you have a 10, right? And I'm gonna use me. You have a 1 and a 10. And so you have the 10s who are the Denzels, right? The Shamar Moores, you know, the Brad Pitts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
The
you have the
Yogis.
1, right? You have the 1. Hi, Yogi. That's what I'm talking about, Yogi. I ain't mad at you, right? But here's the thing, though, right? What people fail to realize is overcompensation exposes you.
Yes, it
And
does.
when you try to overcompensate your number, it really makes you uglier than you may be if you're all that. Right? Even if you're handsome or beautiful, it's still going to make you ugly because arrogance is not attractive.
No, it's not.
It's
Bad
really not.
attitude. Bad
Yeah.
attitude too, bro.
Ooh.
Man or a woman, right? So my
Yeah.
point is this. I accept the fact that I'm not Denzel, bro. What's so bad about that? Why can't people just respect where they are? It doesn't mean you're less valuable. It doesn't mean you're unattractive. It does not mean that. It does not mean you're not wanted. But respect your number. I'm not fucking Denzel, 67 years old. I'm still not that nigga.
Nah, scrub. Hey, Rock, I got a question though when you finish.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you talking about the scale, right? As far as a person looks. First off, I was just playing. I know I'm not a 10. I'm a 20. Get it right.
That part. That part.
Second of all, so you hear a lot of me coming up. I hear a lot of, oh, she out your league. Oh, she out your league. Me, I don't believe in league. I believe you're gonna miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So do you believe in like a person being out of person league? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Here's my example. Here's what I mean. I want to add context to why I say that. Okay, so when I say out of my league, it's not saying that I won't shoot my shot at Rihanna. I'm not saying I won't shoot my shot at Rihanna, right? But when I say out of my league, I'm saying that I'm okay with the kickback. If she dish me, I'm fine with that. You see what I'm saying?
At least you took your shot.
Yeah, exactly. Because what I'm saying is she may be physically attracted to me. I might be her type. But she still may look at me and be like, there's not much he could possibly. Here's my point. Let me say it like this.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You be a fool not to compare. You be a fool not to compare.
Yeah, right. But
so hold on. Here's my point.
Go ahead.
She may see me and be like, damn, I like that nigga. That nigga try to look good. But guess what? She can find a nigga that look just like me that got more money than me. She can find my twin. It's the twin somewhere that's a millionaire. I can't be mad at that.
Okay. But let me play it from a different side because you know I don't see it that way. I see it like this here.
Me neither.
Here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if she choose you, that's different. But I'm talking about when you basing it from do I think that exists? I have no choice for it to accept it exists. You see what I'm saying? It's not nothing that I can't take the sun and say the sun ain't real. That shit exists because there are women who can be totally attracted to me. There are women who are based on the comparison. They'll be like, nah, I'll find a nigga who look like him that got made way more on my level. If a chick a millionaire, all I'm saying is I respect that. I'm not gonna hold that against her. You know what I'm saying? Because
but this my point, right? Millionaire or not, or looks or not, I don't know. I mean, for me, I'm just gonna speak on my behalf.
Yeah.
I purposely tell everybody I'm ugly. Y'all heard me say this before. I'm an ugly man. I'm an ugly
And
man.
I hate when you do that, but go ahead.
I'm ugly man. I don't give a fuck. But the one thing that I am that trumps everything about the ugly man shit or whatever, the money man or whatever. I'm a good man. I'm a good man. See that right there says it all. The money aspect of it don't mean nothing. And then that goes for the female too. I don't care how much money she make. I'm a good man. You can go find another man that make probably more money than me, that look like me, but he gonna be beating your ass every day, or he gonna be cheating on you, or he gonna be doing this to you, or he gonna be doing that to you. So when you come to this particular, this right here, when you're in the quality world, you got a good man. I ain't trying to beat you. I ain't trying to hurt you. I ain't trying to harm you. I ain't trying to do none of those things. If we don't work out, we don't work out. Hey, I understand. But you still got a good man.
Yeah, but I gotta give you some pushback.
Woman.
Yeah, so I gotta give you some pushback.
Mm-hmm.
But money do matter, bro.
Not to everybody.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say you did.
Look. All I'm saying is just like when I say out of my league. If she wants you, then cool. Look, Rihanna got 4 kids from a nigga who ain't even worth 10 million.
Yeah, ASAP. I was just finna ask that. ASAP Rocky ain't on her level.
And she loved the mess out of him.
But look,
Good
here's
man.
the thing though. That's an anomaly. Also,
I don't think it is, but I'm listening. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think
you don't have to, but it's the facts. Hold on. Here's my point.
I'm listening.
For one, it's an anomaly. And 2, it's not that many. A billionaire black woman, let alone a billionaire woman on the planet, they really don't have that many options to match them or supersede them. So if you're a black billionaire woman, most of your choices gonna be below you anyway. She has to settle.
They don't have to. It don't have to be about the fact that she's a millionaire. Her options are low because she chose to keep those options low because of her status. But if she opened up her status, that's like saying, I'm not gonna date a guy or for a woman to say she's not gonna date a guy that's like certain height. Like we had mentioned this before, she has a certain height, or he look a certain way. No, you're lowering your options at that point. You have to keep your options open. How do you know to find the perfect person if you talking about, oh, I can't date this particular person because they're not on this standard, or they're not on this, or they don't have this, or they're not one of these? See, you're lowering your options, and then the chance of you finding that perfect love, or that love that we talking about, that's ASAP Rocky and what's the other girl y'all just said? Whatever her name is.
Rihanna.
Yeah, that girl there. Yeah. As long as you're doing that right there, you're gonna find the perfect love, because you're not putting these variables in there that takes away from that. Now, I'm not saying what you're saying, Rock. The common person, and because of the way the world and society has made the world, yeah, a lot of them got to think your way. But the object here for me is to try to show people not to think that way, because that's not it. That's not going to get you what you're looking for. You doing that right there gonna get you what, let me say how to say this. That's gonna get you married for about 5 years and 2 kids, and all of a sudden we both going our separate ways because we never loved each other in the first place. This was more of a business marriage or a business plan. See, and at that point now, you're not even there for the real deal. So that's why I say, and I'm like I say, Rock, I'm not saying you're wrong, because you absolutely right. I mean, the world puts a perception in front of you to where you got to see it that way. But in my opinion, you do not.
Right. I agree with you. I agree with you.
This how I look at it, right? Now, just like you said, and I agree with you too. You're right too. Nobody's wrong. But just like character matters, I can't sit here and say money shouldn't matter either. You see what I'm saying? It's hard not to matter. It's almost hard to escape it. Especially when we live in a society where you damn near need 2 incomes anyway, bro.
3.
And,
oh.
and what I'm saying is this, right? And you talking to somebody that had dated millionaire chicks, and I ain't no millionaire, and they were in love for me. They ran behind my dirty drawers. I'd have left one. I left them because it didn't work. I couldn't deal with their ways, right? You see what I'm saying? So you're totally right. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that it matters just as much as personality or character. I think they all should have a level of importance. You know what I'm saying? But what I also think is most important also is that in order for a person to be best suitable for a mate, they need to understand their number. Now, when I'm talking about number, I'm not just saying, how much money you have or how handsome you are or if you're pretty or not. I'm talking about character too. Know if you an asshole. You need to know your number on the asshole scale too. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't know that, then you're going to definitely be fucked off in the dating market because you don't realize how much of an asshole you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I got
know how much of a bitch you are. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the females now. Some of these girls are asshole bitches and don't know it. I'm sweet.
True.
Somebody to make me feminine. No.
That's the undercover. That's the representative. That's their representative. They're only doing it until they can get you where they need to be. And then they're going to show you who they really are. And then by that time, you're already locked in. And then they showing you who they really are.
Them true colors. So,
yeah.
What Rock calling them fake good girls?
The fake ones. Yeah.
A lot of them.
But I got a question though, right? So when we talk about females that got money, like millionaires, billionaires, right? Would you say their range of who they can get, like men wise, is a little different from men with money? Because you gotta think about this, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. I hear about a lot more female gold diggers than you hear about men gold diggers.
Right.
Facts.
So like wouldn't that open up the range for a woman because men ain't fucking with her just for her money? They fucking with her because they genuinely fuck with her.
Hold on, stop right there. Coach Pink, answer that question.
Repeat
does
it
it
again.
Or does it not?
Repeat it again.
Yeah, so a female with money, right? Wouldn't her range of men that she can get would be different from a man with money? Because you hear about more female gold diggers than you would male gold diggers. So if a man is fucking with a billionaire or millionaire woman, he's fucking with her because he genuinely fucks with her, right? Besides, like on the other foot, the man, we gotta watch who we fuck with because we don't know if she here for a reason or a season. You know what I'm saying? So would that matter in some kind of aspect as far as the range of men that a woman can get and the woman that a man can get?
Okay, see, to answer your question about, they say that more women are gold diggers than men. The only thing is, it's not that there's more women gold diggers than men. It's just that fact is women are better gold diggers than men. So that's why they say there are more women gold diggers. It's just that women know how to handle it better than men. That's where it comes out. But when a man is truly more genuine and wants to be with a woman, it opens up the door for the woman to have a variety to pick from. But it also makes it harder because it's so prone to know that she has so much money. Her first instinct is going to think, is it for me or is it for my money? So then that's where it becomes blurry because she's thinking, first she got a lot of people in her ears talking about, oh girl, he only with you because you got this. And those are the haters. So that's where she has to distinguish, is it for me or is it for what I have? So before a woman has got to figure out if this guy's for her, she got to separate her friends. And that's the problem first.
So
Pink, friends. Go ahead.
So with that being said, answer the question. What's your thoughts?
I believe that it opens up more doors for a woman to have more guys to pick from because it is less.
But I think it's for the same for the man too. Despite I know we're saying that it's a lesser chance for the men and all that.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. No, I said I said women are more trickier with how to be a gold digger versus a man.
They're better at it.
But Coach Pink, but
I disagree with you on that though, Pink.
Yeah, because
I agree with you. But there are way more gold digging women than men, though.
No, I'm saying that
We
is.
agree.
No, I'm
She's
saying
that.
it is. That's what I'm saying. It's more. That's what I'm
She's
saying.
that.
I'm saying that they're more tactful than men. So that's
They're
why it
good.
may look like
I
it's
agree.
less for men.
Yeah, I
Why
agree.
it may be a more broader for women to be able to find men. So it's not that it's easier for men, that there's a ride for men. I think you have to pick and choose.
But are they? But are they more tactful though? Because you got women that
Oh yes.
I'm talking about
yes.
in 2 seconds of you talking to them. I can't talk to no man unless he pay my bills. You know what I'm saying?
Those aren't the one that's been
Those are new. Yeah, those are the
yes.
new ones. Overall, I agree with her. Now, if you limit it to the YN bitches, then yeah, you're right, Yogi.
Yeah, but those are the newbies.
Yeah.
The trained. Oh, you wouldn't even know her when she's coming. You wouldn't even see her before when she's coming.
No,
She would have already had you paying her house note, her car note, her mama's, and her boyfriend, and you wouldn't even known.
They'll put that tie on and get everything they want about you.
Yeah, see the good ones, Yogi, they gonna cook, clean, and fuck you.
Yep.
See,
they gonna play their part.
Yeah, they gonna play their part. They gonna play their part, kinfolk.
Yeah.
What go down?
Say Rock. What's up, T-Ben?
What's up to the panel? What's up?
Put my boy Montreal comment on there. My man say, first of all, he say, and no shot at you.
Say, I'm a gold digger.
Yeah, no shot at you, coach, but he say not true. And this is from his perspective. And then he go put, I'm a gold digger.
I'm a gold digger.
To each his own, it's okay.
That's my thing, boy. That is my thing. He said, I'm a gold digger.
That's my boy Trail, Nate.
That's
and
Trail,
you be proud of your
skills. He must know rich.
Look, him and Richard, they probably rocking the same circle. I can promise you, if he and Rich would have meet, I promise you, that's a hell of a
they gonna kick it out
right there, Rock.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we might need to bring him on here one time. This is gonna be real funny. That's gonna be pure comedy. Pure comedy.
Okay, so I want to segue this to kind of add to the two topics that we had. Well, now the topic was about Rick Ross and that situation, and I love the way that the conversation developed. So, we're gonna let you chime in on this. It's a segue topic. So we was talking about the Rick Ross situation. He dumped the girl who avoided kissing him in public several times. So now we're gonna segue about this. I'm gonna show it, then you'll see the difference. I mute your mic, y'all.
The bills, and I just take her home.
Just take care of home, and that's it.
No, and I take care of your feelings and stuff like that too.
Okay.
Don't pop my balloon.
Okay.
Okay. You're not popping my balloon. I told you you're going home with me. You're not popping my balloon. Pop her balloon.
You
pop her balloon.
You talking about?
Come on.
I can take care of myself at home. I've been doing that. No. I've been doing that my whole life.
Okay, you pop my balloon, you're gonna regret it.
I'm gonna regret it.
Yes.
Okay.
You okay with regretting me?
I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna pop your balloon now.
No, I want you to pop my balloon. Oh my God. That's okay. You gonna come back. You gonna come back.
Then why'd you pop her balloon?
Oh, just like I said, I'm trying to build with somebody and grow with somebody, and that is a partnership. If I got to do it by myself, I could be alone. So
you're not doing it by yourself. I'm doing 25%.
I could take care of I've been taking care of my house my whole life. So why do I need that? You know what I mean?
You pay all the bills.
See what I mean?
I want to go first. Can I go first on this?
Come on, man. Talk to her.
Go on, cook.
Yeah. All right. So if I was to close my eyes and hear what just transpired, I would have thought that was a female dishing a female. Now, what we just witnessed was first we witnessed Rick Ross dumping a chick who's a multi-millionaire on a $22 million fucking jet. Right? Money can't even buy this nigga a kiss. And then we have in this video, regardless of the outcome, right, y'all? Regardless of who the chick is, regardless of, okay, let's just say she a hood rat. Don't matter. He don't know that yet, right? You sit here, got a woman that not only choosing you in front of the world, she claiming you. And anybody with some that pushing P or understands how this game works when it comes to woman is, even a pimp will tell you they choose. If even a hoe choose you, then a man's supposed to be putting himself in position for a woman to choose him. No man should be running behind no woman. No man should be looking for no woman. My grandfather, my dad taught me, say, nigga, you don't ever run behind a woman to look for no woman. He say, you only thing you supposed to look for is your purpose and the drive. They used to say success, money, cars, motivation, woman, kids. It comes with it. It comes with it. It's a package deal. Those are the perks of you following your purpose and drive. And so I basically seen a bitch ass nigga. It was a bitch in a nigga body because he sounded like some single mama ass independent woman. I could look, man, I don't give a damn. Whenever I was single and had to cook and clean for myself, yeah, I could do it, but I don't want to do it, motherfucker. The fuck, nigga? I used to jack off too, but I don't want to do it. What we talking about here? Oh, I can do all that myself. I can do all that myself. Yeah, these niggas is fucked up, bro. That was some lame sucker ass shit I saw. Bro, if that was me and I'm on that Pop the Balloon show, the show would have been over. Because I would have been like, damn, this bitch really chosen me. I'm not to this bitch. All right, I will see y'all later. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with this one, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna pop cool. We just got through having a conversation talking about you want to be wanted. That's why I could never, bro. I ain't never played that bullshit working that hard to get shit, nigga. When I was a little boy, you better like me when I'm 8. I've never been that. I never got caught in that play hard to get game. Now you either like me, I ain't fucking with your age.
That's
because
what girls do.
You got bitches paying $1,200 for Chris Brown to pick them up. So you think I'm gonna run behind a bitch? Nah, I ain't doing no chasing. I'm good. I think he was a lame, but my plane landed.
Okay, let T-Band rock first. We ain't heard from him.
Yeah.
What up, T-Dot, my boy?
Hey, man, first off, I want to say, hey, man, you're going to have to back up off my cell phone usage, man. That ain't your business, bro. I use what I want to use, man.
Say, man, look, man, hey, man, when he send the link, man, and I can't get it on my iPad, that's a problem, my boy.
Hey, man, that's your problem, man. That ain't my problem.
T-Band, that's your problem.
My bad, Dad. I'm gonna leave you and your enjoys alone, big dog. You got it.
Hey, we coming in with shooting slow with the shit.
Hey, but look though, Yogi bulletproof. Yogi still gonna talk shit. You know?
What's your thoughts?
I respect it, man. I gotta respect it. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's. I think that's just the new generation, man. It's just the new generation. That's how they rocking. I guess I'm just old school, man. So I take care of the outside, and your wife's supposed to take care of the inside, man. I mean, that's just kind of how I look at it. So yeah, man. I don't really got too much to say about that, man. It's different. It's different, you know. But I think on the other end, once he said that he didn't want to move forward, she should have let it drop right there too. She was looking kind of crazy, acting like she was gonna force herself onto him. So they both were looking kind of weird to me.
Yeah, but she was choosing, bro, for real though.
Yeah,
she was choosing, looking kind of crazy. She said, "You ain't gonna pop my balloon. Look, you ain't gonna." I'm like, man, hey man,
I ain't
that's
gonna lie to you.
enough. That's enough.
That would have low key
That
turned me
could
on.
turn me
Oh,
on.
not.
I like that shit.
That would have turned me on.
Yeah, that shit would have turned me on.
I would have
You
grabbed her
won't
by the
be
neck.
like that.
I would have grabbed her by the neck. Come on here, baby. Come on, we gone. Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all. We good. You know.
Not grab him by the neck.
Nah, not in no abusive way. Just
Yeah.
Oh
come
no,
here,
no,
baby.
no, no, no. Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ain't
Come
nothing
here,
wrong with
baby.
that.
I'm here with the come on, baby. Yeah, we gone. I'm gonna holler at y'all,
I
man.
was pissed at that nigga. I'm like, damn.
All
Hey,
right,
I
all
think
right,
I think
all
he.
right.
I don't know what he was looking for, man. I don't know what he wanted her to say. Uh, I don't know.
Me
Miss
neither,
Black,
bro.
man.
No,
Hey, Ben,
He sounded like he
like,
wanted her to
I was
beg.
really confused, right? Like you say, I guess I'm old school. I'm like, them the ones you bite on. Like she's after you. She wants you.
No. Okay, wait a second. Time out. Pause. Flag on the play. All that. Whatever. Hey,
Whatever, nigga.
Because just because she wants you, don't mean that's the right one for you.
We didn't. You going way past the field. We not
No, man,
talking.
let him cook, man.
Let's see what he got to say.
Pick her.
Let's see what he got to say.
Y'all saying we supposed to pick her because she wants us. Am I correct?
That's what they were saying.
It's a question now. It's a question, so that requires an answer. And y'all
Correct.
saying we supposed to pick her because she wants us.
She choosing. I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna be chose.
After
That
he
is the
said
reason why we
you don't want him.
Who said I didn't want her?
Yeah, we would. Me and Yogi wouldn't have said that.
No, I'm talking about from the jump. Oh, well, I hear what you're saying, but he already let it be known. He was like, "No, nah, that's not what I want." And she was like, "This is what you want." That's pretty much what she was saying.
But I ain't mad at her, bro. You know when women love you, nigga, they embarrass themselves for you, bro. Even though they don't know each other, but that's how women are. When they
I don't think that's what Quality's saying though.
I think we're looking
She
at
wasn't
this.
doing that because she wanted him. She doing that because she want to be seen on TV. That's just what it is.
See, them is variables that we can't prove. We going based off just what we saw in the video. We can get into their head and put anything in their brain a variable.
Well, can you prove that she really wants you?
Where we going? I be confused sometimes.
Because you just said you use the word. These are variables that we cannot prove. Okay, I agree. So now, can we prove that she really wants you?
But I said that we don't know if it would work. But what me and Yogi is saying, now he don't know none of them bitches on there. So what are you talking about? He don't know what them hoes can do.
Okay, so this is my point. This is my point right here. And I don't even look at it from y'all point of view now. Just look at it from the way I'm looking at this. She led with this here. You can pay all of the bills. That was a red flag right there to me in the first right there. Because now we're not looking at somebody that we trying to build with. Now we're looking at, and it's a dating show. So you guys got to put that into the equation, whether you like it or not. It's a dating show. Now, if you just there to jump on some tail or something, then okay, I see where you at. I get it. And then it changes the whole demographic of what I'm saying. But if you're dating, if you're trying to be with someone, the first thing she said, I'm gonna get first. Well, the first part was that you can pay all the bills. That was red flag number one. Red flag number two was 25%. I'm gonna do 25%.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
25? That's all. That leaves me 75 plus, because it's gonna be more than 100. So it leaves me to do the other 75 plus.
Yeah.
No, y'all.
And she gonna keep her money. She gonna keep her money and do her own thing.
So let me ask you this, Quality. So you're saying that her saying that you could pay all the bills, because I wish I would have showed more of it. First of all, he led with something. He led about his success. He didn't lead with his money, but he did let him know who he was, his name, and his accolades, which I don't think that's lead with money. If you're a doctor, you can say you're a doctor. It doesn't matter if you make a lot of money. So let me ask you this. So what makes you think, why do you say her saying you can pay all the bills, and I'll be the housewife and do all that. What makes you say that's a red flag? Because I don't see that as a red flag, being that she expounded on it.
She did well. What you just said, that ain't what she said. What she said was, I'm gonna do 25%. She didn't say anything about taking care of the house or anything like that. Her reference was 25%. Therefore, telling me that she ain't doing much more than that. And she's basically telling me that this is what you, and this is just my assumption. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right here. So please don't take it that way. But from when I hear that right there, I'm listening to a woman telling me that the only thing you good for is getting on your knees or either having your ass up in the air, and we having a great time. That's awesome. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. But as far as this family building and us being something bigger than just you being that, we ain't gonna get there because we too busy having fun doing that.
If that's the case, he shouldn't even got on the show then.
Well, I mean, I don't think nobody should be on that show. I feel like it's one of the stupidest shows in the world. You gonna go on?
I agree too.
I agree with that.
And then, like when they come out and they introduce themselves, like Rock said, they run down their accolades.
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily per se, oh, well, this accolade brings this much. When you mention certain accolades, motherfuckers know the dollar amount that comes with that accolade.
Yes.
So it's like you leading with your bread. So then when you go to a woman that's on that type of time, you can't really look at her sideways because you presented yourself in that way.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
I guess my mindset towards it is like, in one instance, we talking about Rick Ross, right? And we basically had a conversation about, damn, nigga, you a sucker. Bitch, the bitch don't even want you. She don't even want to kiss you. And then we sit here and we segue into another one where the woman is sitting there like, I want your ass. Don't pop my balloon. Like, damn, we ain't giving no woman no grace. Like the fuck?
Rock,
Well, I
you said
look,
we don't
but
give
nah,
nobody grace, Rock.
No, this one different.
It's
Because
different
this one
because
is dating and they're trying to get to know each other. But she, like Quality said, she's saying, this is all I'm gonna do. Either you take it, and he was saying what he want to build with somebody, and if that's the case, he could do it by himself. That's what he came on the show for. He wanted to build with something, and she's
do you
telling
think
him
it's bad for? Do you think it's a problem for if a woman says, "I want to be just a good wife and a housewife"?
I think if that's
that's not what he wanted.
If that's what y'all agree
No,
upon,
we know that, but I'm talking about how we're going in on the girl for her choosing.
Yeah, but you can't separate that situation though. He didn't want that.
I understand it, but I'm just saying, but we went to talking about her being a problem when me and Yogi is saying he the problem. Because he dealing with his mindset, he gonna have a problem finding a good woman because can't nothing please him. Nothing.
How we get that?
Where we coming from with that?
How we get
Where that come from? Where you get that from? Where that come from?
That's my assumption. I could be wrong. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
okay. Let's see it this way.
To me, I don't think he could be pleased. I think he was being extra arrogant, but I don't know. All I know is my life. Look, any woman I'm talking to or I meet, I'm automatically something's at risk. I'm giving them a chance by just getting to know them. You're risking something, even if it's just your time and energy and possibly money. I just know for me, the woman that chooses, that's the woman gonna have the first dips at me. That's just me.
Okay, but look at it from this standpoint. Okay, let's say that woman right there, she choosing him, right? Okay, now don't take this the wrong way because this is just a different way of looking at it. But if she's that aggressive,
go ahead.
all right. So from that particular situation, well, if she's choosing me, that means I can go look at that one, and that one first, and then I can come back to her because she's gonna always be there because she's choosing. She's made it clear that this is what she wants. So all right, bet. Don't worry about it. You stay right there. Yeah, I'm gonna pop your balloon right now. I'm gonna go date this one first. Let me see what she has to offer. I'm gonna go date her next, see what she got to offer. Ooh, I like what she offers. And then I'm gonna come back to her if I feel like it. See, that she almost lessens the value of herself because she went out there aggressively and choose like that. Now, that's not to say that that's a bad thing that she choose, because you got to respect any woman that's aggressive enough to go and say, hey, I like you. I appreciate a woman that way. That shows me that woman is aggressive and she's a good, I don't want to say good girl, but she is an aggressive woman. We're gonna label it for what it really is. She's an aggressive woman. I can respect that. I'll respect that from her, but that doesn't necessarily make her the best woman. That just makes her an aggressive woman.
Again, I'm not looking at the end result, because even if, say, it's somebody else that wasn't aggressive, we still don't know if she's gonna be the best woman. So I want talking about what the end result gonna be. That's just why
we go play with the rest of them and we come back to her.
Yeah. Well, one thing I learned in life, and I see a lot of people still make mistakes in life, is when it's a saying, more options, more risk at making bad decisions. So for me, I'm gonna always go to what seems more favorable, and I don't really want to do too much taste testing. So that's
in that same comment, you can also say too, you gotta pick the best option. So you gotta look at all the options.
Nah, I don't see that's I think okay, so think about this. When we're talking about dating in this love game, more options mean more bodies, more hoes, or even if it's just conversating. I mean, to me, I don't think that should be the way to play the game. I think that, first come, first serve. If somebody loves you, or if that's the one, run with that. I don't like those. I don't like that option. I don't think that's
coming from the man that say fake good girls. Because now you can be faked out by these good girls.
We can tell. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that this method is risk-free. Can't nothing stop you from losing. If you're gonna lose, you can have shit. The Chiefs was just 0-3 and they won the Super Bowl. Nothing.
You can't stop there. You can't stop the inevitable.
Anytime you date, it's a risk factor. You putting yourself out there, so it's
exactly.
It's
so
in the Rock Boys,
guarantee no results. I'm just saying,
Boys, you just need that one.
Yeah. There you go.
I didn't have one. You better be looking at all the options.
But what you're saying,
I understand that too.
That means I gotta stick my dick in some shit.
No, you don't.
That's a risk.
That's the risk that you chose to take. That ain't what you got.
Hold on, stop.
You just want to fuck
hold on. Now, see, y'all, hold on, y'all, but let me get him. Let me get him.
Remember, not all things are curable.
Hold on. Let me get him. See, y'all, put yourself in this position. Stop acting like y'all preachers that want to practice abstinence till you get married, nigga. Don't play with me.
Oh, no, I'm gonna fuck something.
Hey, well,
no one is advocating absence before marriage, Rock. I agree with you there. I agree with you. So you ain't got no argument, no pushback. I'm not gonna push back on that, especially from a male's point of view, which is probably considered chauvinist. But yeah, I'll take it.
Niggas don't acting like virgins and shit.
The fuck.
Hey, Rick Ross a trick. I don't even know why y'all didn't understand that.
No, we saw that.
I'm just saying.
We saw that, Rich.
You could look at an individual and tell it ain't hard. Rick got to pay his way. He know it. That's why he leave with his money. A handsome nice looking dude lead with his looks. He leads with that. Shirt off, muscle shirt. He leads with whatever he think his strong point is. So Rick Ross, look at him. What he got to offer? Skin milk in them titties? What?
And that ain't just men that lead with it. Women do the same thing. Women lead with their best attributes. Why you think they got
we know that.
Inside? Why you think they wearing that little thing that show how big their butt is? Why you think?
But this is what I'm saying. You know what?
All right.
Do y'all realize when we say one thing, that don't mean we dissing the women. We're talking about the men. We're gonna talk about them. Y'all will bring the women up and try to say they're not in this conversation, right? This is the men's room right now. I'm just saying we don't have to save the women every time. And we have a beautiful young lady on our panel. I'm just saying we don't have to cape every time. You don't have to cape every time and say, well, the women. We know they doing it. We know we got it. We know we got it.
We start talking.
Yeah, I'm talking about Rick Ross.
We was talking about the woman.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the women, you know, hey, the women.
How
But
y'all
now
got
that's
back?
any woman that come to you and tell you something like that woman did, that's masculine energy. So if that's what you like, that's what you like. 'Cause that's masculine. A woman is gonna make her presence felt. You don't got, she ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna smell her, you gonna see her, and how she move in the room around the others, you're gonna be like, okay, now that's, you know, that's different.
Ain't about what she's
You know what I'm
saying. It ain't
saying?
about what she's saying.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
they
I'm
got
just
on that
saying.
body butter, it's a different scent, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, but
Tell them, Coach
and
Pink.
they and a woman that's a real woman, she don't never have no stinky attitude like that. Cause she, oh hey, how you doing? You all right? She cause she already know her, so she don't have
She
to be
know
on
her.
defense. What you looking
Her
at? What you
presence.
doing? That's the
Preach.
she ain't tripping on that. So I'm just saying, you know.
Her
All right,
presence.
so we gonna go and get into the
Mhm.
next topic. We are hour in, so I want to make sure we get to these topics. Glad to have you back, Rich. The world's great. All right, so
Homestead holiday. They were playing in the club, around the club. A homestead holiday played. They missed shit with Kiki now. That's
yeah,
that
I
dude.
saw
That the dude at the park. That was the DJ. That's who doing it. You
Oh,
gotta
okay,
reach back at it. That's him. Reach back at him. He working at this club in Fifth Ward. And
okay,
the
got you.
bikers that was there, they was in there. They kept it going. I was like, okay.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah. All right, mute y'all mics.
Nigga, it's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna fucking knock you out. Oh, I have a boyfriend.
I just won't go to another million.
Even billionaires out here getting curved, man. So Floyd was out here trying to shoot his shot at Samaya, you know, the baddie from College Streamer University, but it didn't go as planned. So look, Samaya, if y'all don't know, she's some fine shit that be popping up on hella streams like FaZe, DDG, etc. But so she was at a restaurant, and guess who was there? Money Mayweather. So as she leaving, Floyd must have spotted her. She waved at him or something, and then he sent his security guard to go get her number on the way out. And she was like, I got a boyfriend, but that's where things got interesting.
You. Oh, what is Floyd? Huh? It is Floyd Mayweather. Where's Floyd? I thought they were tripping. They said, is that Floyd Mayweather in the back? Oh my god. Huh? That's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie. Oh, I low-key want to, but like it's a hell of people. I'm scared. I think he'd be doing shit like that though. Yeah, no, I'm too shy. Nigga, it's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna fucking knock you out. Huh? Oh, I have a boyfriend.
So what?
So what? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not interested.
Who's your friend? Who's your friend? Being your friend. Being my friend.
Shit. Okay.
You got no that. What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend.
Say your name again?
Maya. Yeah. Thank you. Oh man. I hope that doesn't get clipped because that's gonna.
People saying her boyfriend's No Cap, the rapper. Here's the pic of them that being like floating around TikTok and shit. But the way she said it, that long pause, like that gave it away. Like she wasn't really sitting there in her head weighing it out. Do I miss out on a billionaire or stay loyal to this D-list rapper now? Like No Cap used to be popping, but I don't know. But because if she really didn't care, she would have just said, no, I'm cool. I got a man, and kept it pushing. Instead, she paused, long stood there, and low-key looked like she was like thinking about it too hard. I don't know. For me, she was thinking about it a little too hard. Now, some people in the comments saying her friend actually grabbed a number on the side for her. That's why she moved like the camera. Even after she said, oh, I got a man, Floyd bodyguard still asked for her name like he got the number or something. Like, I don't know. So I'm not gonna lie. I think Floyd still could tap in probably on Instagram or something. She for sure on go. You know what I mean? She for.
All right, so we're gonna leave it at that. So basically, for the people out there in YouTube land, if you haven't heard about it or seen it, it's a viral conversation going on about Floyd Mayweather. Saw at a restaurant. He tried to holler at her. She's a popular streamer and she's dating a rapper named No Cap. I haven't did any research on him. I probably will sometime tomorrow, whatever. I probably won't. But anyway, so now in this particular subject, man, I think this is definitely based off the video, the footage that you've seen. This is definitely one of them conversations where it makes sense to add variables in it, right? Because it's just so wide open. It's right there in your face. Like, did he get the number? Did he not? Should she have did it like that? Should she have not? What is y'all's definition of how you would expect your wife or your girlfriend to dish a nigga? So with that being said, I'm going to put this in the order. I want to call out the order, y'all. So I want the lovely Miss Coach to go first, and then I got to have Rich go second. So, Rich.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Let her cook.
I'll be gentle.
Rock knows what you're doing. Oh, Lord, Rock.
I want you to go second, all right? All right, so
Lord.
Coach Pink.
I'll be gentle.
Woman's perspective. What's your thoughts on it?
This is what exactly I've been talking about. That side jibber jabber. Because if she really have a man and she's with this dude, I don't care who else is out there and trying to talk to you. And then if you have a friend, a real friend, she's not gonna be like, oh, that's Floyd Mayweather. You need to talk to him. That should be canceled. Like, come on, girl, let's go and go about your business. A real friend would have directed you to keep moving, but you are going to do your little side diddle daddle because of who he has. We're looking at money. You're not looking at commitment. You're not looking at loyalty. You're looking at money and fame, because what you're trying to do is gain your followers. You're trying to get your streaming going. You're looking at the business platform. You're not looking at commitment, because if the shoe was on the other foot and she found out her dude was doing that, she would have so much things to say. Her friends would be like, girl, how could he do that to you? What kind of guy's that? Oh, he doing this, that, and the third. So start off there. That's not a real friend. Cancel her out. And then for that, all what was going on with the manager, whatever, the bodyguard, all that. Yes, she probably got the phone number, talking to him on social media, probably met up and did whatever. That wasn't cool, because I believe if you are with somebody and you really committed to them, you stay with them. You tell them you had a boyfriend, you go about your business. And she did not do that. I don't play about that.
All right, for sure. Now, Rich, we got 6 pounds. So
hey man, I'm going. Hey, this ain't gonna be long. This ain't gonna be long at all.
Now, but cook.
I'm just saying, as women. See, I'm not a woman, but I the pause that y'all talking about, you know what that pause was? She thought about every night that nigga was somewhere saying he doing something or fucking on that other bitch that she know about. She was like, this would be some good get back. But she said, no, I'm not gonna do it. Cause see, that's what she was thinking. This could be my lick back. Because the shit happened. I'm just saying, I'm just putting another perspective. Now, secondly, the first thing I grip from this video is that them niggas creeps. That's a 19-year-old girl, man, and them niggas 40-something. I'm fucked up about that. Fuck anything else. Why are these grown men playing with these goddamn babies? You know what I'm saying? When a girl say, I got a boyfriend, you know that girl young. Because a woman ain't gonna say that. She's gonna say, nah, I got a husband. Nah, I'm good, young. You know, don't get on like that. She said, I got a boyfriend. What's up? That's why the nigga kept pushing. He knew she was young. What's a boyfriend to a man? I'm a man. Fuck a boyfriend. So that's what Floyd looking at. So I'm just tripping on that these old niggas are attracted to so many young girls. That's the problem I see. I thought it was wrong. I knew they used to pick him up from high school a little older, but goddamn. His baby girl, Yaya, is what, 5 years older than her? She 23 or something, and he trying 19. Hey man, we fucked up as a people. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sick. I'm disgusted to see a nigga with me. See, let me show you something. They tell you something. I said it and y'all laughed at me. I say it's hell to be filthy rich. Y'all never understood what that means. Y'all thought it was a bunch of money. These niggas nasty. R. Kelly. P. Diddy, now Floyd, Shannon Sharp. Look at them. They all fucking with the babies. The youngsters? Come on, man. See, you can't impress a woman with that. Only way you impress a woman if you're a fucking man. If a woman is looking for a man, that's how she impress. She see a man. I don't care if you dirty, or if you work. She said, that's a man. I see it. You see what I'm trying to say? But I'm just old school. Hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. You understand? But I'm just telling you, I ain't lying. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying. That's my perspective, because it's too many of them at the 19, 20-year-old thing. That ain't cool. And I'm just gonna say that like that. That's the way it got me. But I digress. I digress. I'm done.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. Ben, talk to us. What's your thoughts on that whole situation?
Hey man, Rich just expressed my sentiment. That was my exact point I was gonna hit on, and you froze by the way. But that's what I was gonna say, man. Floyd close to 50, if he ain't 50 already. I don't know how old he is, but man, with a man, all that money he got, his whole motive is to have fun with a 19-year-old. Another notch on his belt to say I took somebody's gal, whatever. So look, man, that's my take. Just like Rich said. That's all I got to say about it, man. I ain't really put nothing on a 19-year-old facing that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? She probably ain't thinking about marriage. She dating. A billionaire approach. I commend her for what she did on camera. As far as what we seen, that's pressure right there. Somebody a billionaire approach you like that out the blue. Come on, how you expect a 19-year-old to respond to something like that? You know what I'm saying? And then like Rich say, man, that Floyd Mayweather in his late 40s. She's 19, man. Still could be in high school. Let's be real. So hey, I agree with Rich.
All right. All right. So Yogi, what's your thoughts?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Rich hit it on the head, bro. I ain't really got too much to say about it, man. He got a pocket for it. But see, man, that's the thing we're talking about with motherfuckers leading with their money. He think because he got a certain number in his bank account, he can do what he want to do and not get scrutinized for it. But that's that bullshit, because you got people like us that's going to call you out on that bullshit. We not going to look at it as, oh, man, that nigga play, he got that little fine. You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking at it like that, nigga. You a creep. You a creep, bro. Straight up, man. I ain't got too much to say about that. Floyd out of line, man. But she held her own, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know she was 19 because I had other thoughts about it, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? She probably just saying that because she was on the live. She want to make herself look good. But after finding out the age, all that shit go out the window. Floyd out of line, period. She shouldn't even have to been put in that situation, bro. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. All right, quality.
This situation is crazy. Once again, everything y'all said absolutely right as far as this girl. But I'm just gonna tell y'all the way I see it. I'm that old man too, so I'm looking at it. But for those who even say 19, I'm looking at this girl and I see a child. It ain't even about what she looking like, what she dressed like. I see a child. So at that moment right there, I don't even know how to engage in any type of conversation that is going to equip to me trying to get with her or trying to sexually or trying to get a phone. I don't know what to tell this girl. This is a child. So for that right there, it blows my mind. And then it's what Rich said, man. He named off a couple of names where I say it all the time, like, man, I mean, where is y'all mind at? That this is what y'all target. Like, what's wrong with a grown woman? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I've seen some attractive women, so we don't have to say that it's like they don't look the same, or it ain't got nothing to do with that. There are attractive grown women just like there are unattractive children, I guess, if you will. So I don't understand the understanding of why do they target this type of person, these young girls. That shit is
Either
crazy.
you know what I think? Either in their minds, they're not mature enough to have fruitful conversations with a woman close to their age, to have to answer questions, to have to look at life different, to kind of be accountable in more mature ways.
Yeah.
Or they have all that and don't and want the easy route just to please the lower nature. Period. Because I don't see no other. What kind of conversations can you have? We talked about this before on the show. What can they
That's
talk
what I was.
about? Where can they go? What can they really sit down and discuss day in and day out that's going to satisfy the both of them if it ain't centered around their lower nature? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Hey,
So
hey, hey, Ben. Think about this. It ain't been 6 months since the Shannon Sharp and the 19-year-old. You don't get the message, Floyd.
you ain't gonna get the message.
You understand? You got us echoing on Rock.
Hold on. Is that better?
Let me see.
It's,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
echo. It got an echo.
Yeah,
It got echo.
hold on.
Hello?
Yeah, I
I don't
think
have
it's
an
better
echo.
now.
1 2.
Yeah.
Test 1
1,
2.
2. Yeah, Ben. I'm just saying, we say we want our people could do better and where their leaders was
We
this,
can't hear
but
you.
look at you can't hear me?
No, we can't hear Rock.
Oh, I was saying that. Think about it. These are millionaires. You wait to get $1 million. I'm talking about multi-millions to go give your money to a 19-year-old like Shannon. You see what I'm trying to say? I don't feel bad for them niggas, man, because you got to think about it. It ain't like you don't have example.
So
Going again.
Rock. Everything
Hold on.
echoing, Rock.
Hold on.
I can hear you now, Rock.
Yeah, but I'm echoing.
But you're
Yeah.
echoing.
I think we good now. If can you hear us,
Yeah.
Rock?
He can't talk. Here's
We
there. Here's
can't hear.
mute.
He can't talk. So
Hey,
Yeah.
Rich.
might be
Hey,
something
Rich.
with you.
Yeah.
I shared something with
Good.
Rock after we had a conversation about what the age, just what
Yeah.
what we consider legal and like when they really
Yeah.
mature. I shared something with Rock a while ago, right after that show, and it was about just how legally 19 is you consider legal at 19. You consider an adult. But we talked about, how your brain is not developed yet and what that really means outside of just what the science says and what that really,
Yes.
really
Yes.
means for a person, how they can't really think a certain way yet till they get to certain points, how they tend to make, irrational decisions. And this is real. It's a reality, even to the point to where in a lot of cultures, children tend to stay in the household longer up until the point of marriage, up until the point they're financially stable.
Disciple.
That's
Exactly.
usually so. Now in our
Exactly.
community, it's like 18, get out. That's kind of the message that we push.
Bye. Yeah.
18 time to
Yeah.
go.
You
You
gone.
legal, get out. So it's like deal
Yep.
with the world. You got to deal with you because I did it. You could do it. So it's like, but other cultures they understand that just because you are legal at a certain age number doesn't mean you are ready for the world unless, like I said, then they got married or they are financially stable. And usually it
But
takes two people in this world to be that. Usually. And it
yeah.
takes
And
time as you work in your job or your career to get to a point of being financially stable. That takes some years. It don't happen when you're 18, 19 years old, usually. So for Floyd being 40 some years old, it's like, come on, man, like not
I
just him, but
I
the others that
told
we talked about before.
I just told you all of them messed up. Even though
Yeah.
we was like, well, on one part we was like, hey man, they could do it, come together, all that. I'm like, nah, it ain't gonna work because we are really, really messed up. And the people with the money are the worst. That's the crazy part about it.
Yes.
That's and it's
Yes.
and it's not and it's a never ending cycle. Because I just come to grips with I used to want to be like a freedom fighter, fight for the fight, for the fight. And I realized that's a never ending fight. So if you choose
Can
to
y'all
do
hear me?
that, you're going to fight your whole life. Yeah, I can hear you now. You fight your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying this, I think this battle here is going to go on till the end of time because I don't see no change in the future, no time soon. I don't. I'm just being honest. I'm talking about
And the
because the
crazy
culture, I
part,
mean, we not thinking. We get money and go crazy. See, everybody else put back, like you said, they don't get kicked out of the house. I worked for some Koreans when I was like 15 years old in a flea market selling clothes. And I was like, they kids was like 28, in the late 20s, early 20s. They didn't kick none of them out. He went and bought a bigger house and he said, my daughters will leave when they get married. My boys, once they get financially stable, and they was working in his stores. So when the oldest brother got a store, he moved out and got his family. The next bro, that's how they did it. They didn't kick him out. Shit, you turn 18 in a black household, either you going to the army, you going to college, or you finna get out of here and get you a job.
And
I'm
all due
like,
respect,
wow.
I swear to God, Rich, I had this conversation with plenty of people, plenty, and especially our people. Rich not lying, y'all. At 18 years old, they consider children at that age grown. And most black families are pushing those children out the door. And I say this is what happens when you do that. I'm gonna make it quick, Coach Pink, because I know you ready. Most times when they do that, I say this is what you're dealing with. You let them out at that age right there, they're coming right back because they're not ready. They're not ready. And all of a sudden, all that pushing that you done, you ain't did nothing, brought more problems now. Because if they leave out that early, they might be coming with kids now. They might be coming with kids or some type of responsibility that
felony.
now the bulk because you decided to push them when they wasn't ready. Right
Out
now,
of wedlock.
both of my daughters are still here. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't care how old they are. They don't go until they ready. They got good jobs, y'all. I mean, God damn it, these motherfuckers working. They got good jobs. So it ain't about they can't go. It's about they chose to not go and get themselves all the way right. When they leave, you can trust me. I ain't worried about them coming back. I'm going to their house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm going to their house. I can promise you that.
See. But yeah, man.
I applaud you for that because being in the Black culture, you don't normally see that. And for me growing up, I'm not from America, so I wasn't raised that way. My family believed in everybody being together at home. And my mom wanted to keep me at home until I got married. Until I was on my feet. And even after getting married, she wanted us to stay together until we had children and then go off. Because she believed, and how she was raised, that until you were fully equipped and you could have enough money to at least last you a couple years and then get on your feet so you wouldn't have to come back, then you were able to be an adult and take care of yourself. Because so many times, like you said, when the way society has made, especially our generation or our culture, that when you turn 18, you time to go. And that's a disservice to our kids because they are not ready. And like you say, like my mother-in-law, her next door neighbor, they're Hispanic, and every time they bring in family, they will have a back house. So the ones who were prepared would go to the back house, and the new ones would come in and go to the front house. And until they got themselves together, they would work together, and then they moved to the back house, and the new family would come in. And what I applaud my husband, he always said we should all have a big house together and everybody live together until everybody get on their feet. It's better we come together than struggle apart. But so many people want to be individuals and do their thing on their own and struggle than to come together, because everybody want to do their own thing and handle their own thing. But when you're struggling, but then you want to call, oh, I need help to pay this bill, or I need help to pay that bill. But if we came together as one and put our money together and have a big house like they do, we wouldn't be struggling. But no one wants to see nobody want to see the bigger picture. Everybody want to have, this is mine, mine, mine. But Black people are their own worst enemy. So when you say that you have your daughters who are working, so when they're ready to go, you'll be able to come things. That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
And you are breaking the cycle, and you starting over a new generation. So I applaud you for that. So that they will do that for their children, because that's how it's gonna make things better. You can break the generational curses and start something new. Because if we don't come together, we have too many broken homes as it is. We have too many kids trying to find somebody else to come help, or that's how people start breaking into things. People start stealing from things. People start looking at you, feeling how they're going to take from you because you just got your check. If we show them what family looks like, because we don't show what family looks like. We show what craziness look like. We show what stealing look like. We show what gangster look like. We show what anger looks like. If we show them what family look like, what Big Mama them look like, what me mom them look like, if we show them
Ain't no
what
more of them.
if
Yeah,
we
It ain't no.
Stop.
if we show them, if we brought that back and showed them what that really looks like, we could come back to what all our ancestors fought to get back, because that's what we lack from. We always talk about coming together and be one, but they don't really mean that. It's just an act, and that's the problem that we have now.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna chime in on it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna break my perspective down. Okay, so even though it all pertains to the subject, is an extension of the subject, we're veering off, but that's still cool because it's important that all these things get said. But just like you said, Miss Pink, one of the problems as far as the systemic poisonous segment of Black society, one of the problems is exactly what you spewed. Whenever we talk about family structure, we always talk about mama and not papa.
We need them.
That's part of the problem. It's never papa. What happened to papa? Why papa don't get credit, right? Papa just then got drowned in Black culture. Because the truth of the matter is, the way we move is as if the father never led the Black household.
Tell it.
It's almost like hidden history.
Yes.
It's like the hidden temples. And until somebody dig it back up, it's mama.
Yeah.
Right? And so to go back to the conversation, you know, when I sat there and watched that video, the first thing I said to myself was, okay, she's definitely don't look nothing near old. He's single, yeah, cool. She's single. She's an adult, right? She's a young adult, but she's an adult, right? All right, I'll give it. Okay, he don't know her age. She could be 18 to 25. When I saw her, that's what I saw. I saw someone who could easily be between 18 and 25. And if anybody disagrees with that, then I guess my lenses is different. I guess that
different.
Would be between 18 and 25. Bro. You see what I'm saying? Right? I had a teacher that I swear for God, I had went places and they thought the motherfucker was my daughter, a little sister. And we were literally just 5 years apart, right? So let's just give and take there, right? Again, I'm gonna bring up a statistic. In 48 of the 50 states, a woman only has to be 18 to shake her ass in a strip club. And facts prove that majority of the men that come in those strip clubs are of all ages, and they do not ask a woman for their ID. This is facts. Now, this is not telling you where my side is going at all. All I'm doing is stating known statistical facts. If anybody been to a strip club, let me know if y'all ever met a nigga that say, let me see your ID. Right? So
the strip job do that.
So with that being said, my child's grandmother married her grandfather. When she died, she was like 98, maybe. I mean, no, not 98. She was like 92, something like that. You want to know how many years older her husband was? 17 years old. And when they got married, she wasn't even 18. The family was there. They supported it and everything, right? And most of us are here because grandma was way younger than grandpa. This is a big truth. Not everybody. So where am I getting at with this? Like, damn, is Rock justifying this? Where's Rock going with this, right? See, to me, the sickness or the nastiness of the filth is not in him trying to holler at this woman that's of quote unquote legal age, despite, scientific facts, studies and statistics, factual saying that our brains are not fully developed yet. But hell, I know some 40-year-old motherfucking niggas and bitches who don't seem to be fucking developed yet, right? Just to be balanced. You want to know what I find sick about this? And what the real problem is? When a nigga just want to fuck them. And they see him as just a piece of fucking meat. And just something to say, I conquered this young fine chick. Now, when you talk about marriage, commitment, taking care of her, being loyal to her, and shielding her and putting her under your covering from the covering that she had from hopefully her dad, I don't see it, that's it. I just don't. And it's okay if y'all want to be politically correct. I'm cool with it. But I'm just speaking the real from my perspective. I once asked some guys one day, I said, would you rather your daughter date a nigga 2 years, 3 years older than her that's going to leave her ass high and dry, fuck her over, treat her like shit? Or would you, if you had to choose, would you rather choose him or the dude that's older than her, much older than her, but he got his shit together. He done got all the bad bitches out of his system, and he ready to be that guy who's going to commit and be good and marry and have a family and live happily ever after. You got to ask yourself. I'm saying if those were your choices.
How about my daughter ain't shit? How about I don't want her to fuck up a good man? How about that part?
Let me finish. I'm going to let you know on my plane lane. I'm going to say this again. When it comes to this life, it's an African proverb. Love is family, family is business. The minute you stop treating your family like a business, thus the family fail, the business fail. Listen, bro, my daughter is not my wife. Your daughter gonna grow up to suck a dick and your son gonna grow up to eat pussy. It ain't nothing you can do, dog. You can steer them in the right direction. You can guide them, give them the motivation. You can say, I don't like that. If they gonna do what they wanna do, it ain't a motherfucking thing none of you motherfuckers can do. If that girl wanna go out and fuck a nigga that much older than her, you can't stop her. Could nobody stop that young NBA player from fucking Griner? His mom and daddy couldn't do shit. And that's where I think we're losing it, right? What I'm saying is it don't matter what you accept or not. If my daughter come to me and I find out my daughter dating a nigga 20 years old or whatever, no, I'm not gonna like it. Because that's my
Rock,
daughter.
you don't think that's wrong?
Can I cook?
You don't?
But I let you cook.
Nigga, cook.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. I ain't cut you off. So my point is this.
No disrespect with the shut the fuck up. Ho. No disrespect and with shut the fuck up. We could be quiet and we could get along. I don't never tell no grown man shut up, and I don't call a grown man shut up. I don't.
What you mean? You told me to shut the fuck up plenty times.
When? I don't say that.
See what I'm saying? See how I get
I don't disrespect no man. I don't disrespect no man.
This is just our love for each other.
I'm just saying.
Don't worry
about
it.
See how I get derailed? I didn't cut not one person off, man. Maybe if you wouldn't have cut me off, I wouldn't have said it.
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
I'm not even worried about that part. I just don't know how you get off a topic and stay there.
Right, Rich, right here, Rich. Stay right here. Go ahead.
I'm focused. I'm not.
Let him cook so we can get to it. Come on. Go ahead, Rob.
So what I'm saying is that I agree with y'all. I would never want my daughter to date a nigga that much older than her. But you know what? I also live in reality. It's a woman that decided to be a prostitute that had a 2-parent home? Why am I the only one that seems to just accept the fact that sometimes you just can't stop them? I know people who had kids that ended up on crack and then the other kid went to college. I don't want my child, I don't want my daughter, I don't want to see my daughter fucking a nigga that's 20 years older than her either. And I also don't want my son to go out smoking crack. But that doesn't mean that we can stop it. So I'm trying to see, am I wrong for just accepting that if that happens, no different than if my child end up gay? I don't want my son to suck a dick. But if it happens, okay, so what? I can't stop it. Does that make me less of a parent if my daughter become a lesbian? All I'm saying is it's almost like we verbally talk about it as if we can stop it. And then okay, damn. So I'm supposed to go, shit, I can't get mad at the crack dealer. I can't get mad at the pimp if she chose to let this nigga pimp her. Why am I wrong? Because I'm willing to just accept the fact that if my child goes down that road, they go down that road. I'm supposed to get mad at the cop for taking the motherfucker to jail for if they committed a crime too? So I'm supposed to get mad at everybody based off the bad decisions that my child made? If my child go to war at 18, 19, because you can sign up, am I supposed to get mad at the goddamn army because she got shot? My plane landed, Campo.
Hey, man, I just say morally, man, as a grown fucking man with kids, there's no way you should accept a grown-ass man fucking with a 19-year-old. And that's my problem. I'm not saying it ain't legal. I'm saying you, nigga, as a man, you shouldn't take, that's okay, they could do that. I know some grandmothers got married at 16 back in the Gap. That's what it was. But right now, you saw what happened to Shannon. You gonna provocate she legal and that. We cool with that, my nigga. But I'm saying, as a man, a morally black man, you can't say that. You got to frown at that. You have to. Ain't no, oh, I know it's legal. Oh, I'm mad at the crack dealer. No, that ain't messing with a baby. That's selling crack. That's something different. Robbing is something different. Them choices. That grown-ass man with millions.
Crack ain't no worse.
Listen, brother. Listen.
I know motherfuckers who smoke crack at 16, 17.
Okay. All right. What they got to do with anything? I'm talking about that little girl and that grown-ass man. You cannot justify that. You can't even put it's kind of right because of that. You said the legal age and then you brought up the kid.
Is there anybody on the panel who, based off my soliloquy, thinks that I'm justifying it?
Hold on. Well, let me jump in real quick because I heard two different things.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
On one hand, I heard you say, I ain't gonna like it. Then on the other hand, I heard you say, how can I be mad at it? So my question is, hold on, Rock. Hold on, Rock. I ain't cut y'all. Hey man, let me finish. So let me finish. So it maybe don't sound crazy. Now you said, hey, if my daughter did such and such, I ain't gonna like it. My question to you is, why won't you like it then, Rock? Why ain't you gonna like it?
What I'm saying is this. I use this phrase, right? Remember when I told you about if I had to choose? Before I let my daughter fuck with a nigga that's 2-3 years older than her, that's gonna fuck her life up, ain't gonna be shit, and then you got the other nigga that's older but successful, I will choose him. I will accept him.
I heard that example. My question to you again, Rob, you said if my daughter did such and such, you said I ain't gonna like it. I'm asking you now, why did you say you ain't gonna like it? That's the question.
That's the question.
Exactly. And what I'm saying is this. I know how to separate my emotions from reality. She grown. If I can't stop her and she 18, 19, whatever, if she 25 and fuck with a 65-year-old, that's still too old. She just might be a little bit older.
Rock. So look, I'm gonna put it third time.
We're dancing.
Now listen, Rock. Now listen. Hold on, Rock. Because look, we all hold on, Rock. We all understand that it happens, that we can't stop it. We understand that. We all get that. Ain't nobody said otherwise. But you also said I ain't gonna like it. I'm trying to understand, why are you saying you ain't gonna like it? What do you not like about it?
Listen. If my wife leave me, I ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna accept it.
Nigga, you dancing like a motherfucker, boy.
That boy just danced. That nigga. I've been telling y'all that. I've been telling y'all. Y'all think it be me. I told you it ain't me. I know it ain't me. I am not crazy.
Rock in the club right now, baby.
Shit. He can't stand on that shit.
A bunch of politically correct motherfuckers who just don't want to admit what I'm saying, but you don't have to agree. But all I'm saying is this. So it's crazy how we are ashamed a 18-year-old, 19-year-old, whatever age that range, for deciding to do what they want to do with their pussy or dick. But then we don't want to hold the government accountable for, we ain't mad at them, but when that motherfucker go to the army and get shot, they motherfucker head blown out.
Yes, we are, Rock.
Hey, Rock, you sat here and said, if your wife leave you, you're not going to like it. There's a reason why you're not going to like it. T-Ben is asking you, why aren't you going to like your daughter dating an older man?
That's it. That's all.
Why? I guess because
that nigga too old. That's why, nigga.
That's it. But that's what I'm saying.
Shit, nigga just said, nigga.
But you can't. But let me ask you this. So you can't.
That's it. That's all.
Wait a minute. So y'all niggas don't know how to separate what you don't like from your emotions. I don't like.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'd rather be a millionaire and not have to work. But goddamn, just because I don't like it, don't mean I ain't gonna accept it. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that we don't like that we accept.
Well, are we trying to find out, why do you not? We want you to say it though, Rock. What don't you like about it?
Why, when it comes to an adult, we want to fight against what we don't like with what we have to accept. You don't have to like none of it. You ain't gonna stop it.
Rock, do you like the way our community moving right now, Rock?
As a whole, no.
But you accept it though, right?
Fuck no, nigga.
Do you hear your logic right now, Rock?
Guess what?
Accountability, Rock.
Now hold on. I'm glad he asked.
Accountability.
Now watch this. Hold on.
That's my favorite word right there.
No, but hold on. I still got you because you want to know why? Watch this. Y'all daughter ain't my motherfucking daughter, and my daughter ain't child niggas' daughter. Boom.
Hey, we a community though, Rock.
Nigga, your daughter ain't my daughter ain't child daughter.
That don't mean I want that to happen to your daughter.
Listen to me.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Hey, hold on. Listen to me.
Each one teach one. Each one teach one, man.
Nigga. Okay, so stop going to the strip club.
I don't go to strip club.
I don't go to the strip club.
That ain't my point.
I don't do that. I don't participate in tricking my money out.
See what I'm saying? So look, if we gonna call it out, let's just call it out and stop playing political games. The strip club is full of niggas up to 60 years old. That's in the club that's getting their ass cheeks and their pussy is hunching on grown men.
Hey, Rock, do the honorable thing and say it. Do the honorable thing, Rock. Do the honorable thing and say, I wouldn't want my daughter fucking with no old nigga. That's all that's honorable. I don't want just say that.
Fucking with a no good nigga. I don't care what age he is.
Okay.
Hey, Rock, Rock. I'm gonna be real.
You gotta show some honor.
You bet.
You gotta have some honor.
Look, Rock. I remember a couple of shows ago, you was talking about 18 is grown, they can make their own decision. You said about 15 minutes ago, Now you saying the ones that start these strip clubs, the shaking, doing all that stuff on grown men, as if there's a difference since they all legal.
Okay, so guess what? Every now and then
Is
I may
that
catch myself saying good morning, but I practice not saying it no much because that's not a word of positive motivation and it gives off negative energy. I was raised for 40 fucking years to say good morning, nigga. So that's no different. So if I say that sometimes, that's a psychological thing. That doesn't mean that's what I mean literally.
okay? All right.
That's all I'm
We
saying.
only could take a man for his words.
What's our next topic, man? Come on.
All right, y'all.
You got to do the honorable thing, Rock.
That
You
nigga
have
say
to
take
be
your water
honorable.
break.
No,
Hey,
he
I'm
have to be
honorable.
You see that
honorable
one in there?
with men.
Montreal,
Honorable. You have to do the honorable
say take
thing.
your water break.
Hey, Rich, how about this, Rich? Just agree to disagree, nigga.
If that ain't that's the honorable thing for the youth, for the kids, for the you can't
All right,
that
next up.
message is ooh.
All right, mute y'all mics real quick.
Hey man, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. So
Yes, yes.
We see y'all in the comments tonight going hard. Keep that up, man. We gonna talk our shit back at you, baby. Don't worry about it.
All right, there we go. Give me a second. All right, y'all see that? Y'all can see it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Uncle T, what's up? I ain't got on no makeup. I ain't got on no makeup. You see me? No makeup. Yeah. No makeup. So don't play. I say you act. I know. Shit, I'm damn near 30. You watched me grow up, so I'm damn near 30. You watched me grow up. From niece to auntie. Uncle T.
All right, guys. So somebody called T.I. Unc. He didn't like it. And so it was kind of, technical. That was a nice little, that's what I call a technical jab in boxing, right? You know what I'm saying? That was a good technical jab. So basically I got from him, like, if you don't want me to call you what you don't want to be called, don't call me what I want to be called. So she called him Unc and he called her auntie. So my question is, the topic of conversation about it is that do you think that the YNs have really, do you think they are disrespectful for deciding to, I don't know, somewhere down the line, they just decided they can call people what they want? I know in my days, if we would have called our uncle some shit, certain shit,
you gonna get hit in the mouth.
We would have got knocked the fuck out.
You would have got hit dead in the mouth.
Yeah, you don't call your elders what you want them. At least where I'm from, you couldn't do it. They be like, what the fuck you talking to?
Nigga, let me call my mom by her first name. Man, she gonna slide me under the couch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know
what I'm saying? Man, when we were growing up, man, we called them school. I mean, when I played ball, when I was in my 20s, somebody was, late 30s, early 40s, we called them school. You know what I'm saying? OG.
Was you in the South?
Hey.
Huh? I mean, I'm raised in Texas. What you mean? Huh?
Okay. Hey.
What you mean, Rob?
I'm asking. I know you lived other places, kid folk. I don't know. I'm just asking for clarity.
No, I'm saying you ain't call people school. You ain't call nobody school on the basketball court.
Well, the thing is,
well, I thought that was a normal thing.
This generation,
that's a normal thing.
This generation, they have no disregard.
Let Coach Pink rock.
Hold on. Let the lady speak.
They have no respect or regards to adult or respect. They feel they're equally to their elders. Because once they think they turn a certain age, they think that we are at the same level because of how they're taught. Because parents nowadays wants to be friends, and there's no boundaries. So they think they could say to what or to who, whatever they want to, and there's no consequences, repercussion. Because yes, as you stated, in our generation, if you looked a certain way, you were about to say something, your mouth was already busted open. And you knew something was going to happen. So when you even think you're going to say something, you already got knocked out before you even could say it. Nowadays, these kids say whatever, and if you think you're about to do something, they ready to try to handle you up. So there's no boundaries, there's no respect, because they feel they're entitled and they think they're equal to you or even above you.
Let me ask y'all, because I could be wrong on this. Maybe I'm just a little out of touch, out of tune with the youth. When they call somebody are they being disrespectful?
No.
You just
okay. So T.I.'s like, so T.I. like almost 50, right? T.I. almost 50 years old, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong being called he almost 50?
It ain't
I'm finna help you out. No, stop.
50. That's the problem right there.
Okay, let's go.
The fact that he almost 50.
Go back to where we just left. Floyd. Them old niggas like they want to be young. Don't nobody want to grow up.
Yeah.
Them niggas don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
It's a mentality.
They don't want to grow up. It's a mentality. And then you say about them, of course your nephew and your nieces ain't gonna respect you. You both got the same weed, man. Y'all both smoking and drinking the fucking together. Yeah, they think they equal with you. But when I grew up, boundaries. My mama and dad and them, they smoke weed, but they made us go in the back room. We didn't go in there with them. We didn't see the alcohol. We didn't see none of that. We smelled it, but I don't know who was really in there smoking. Because if you cross that line, whatever adult at that door gonna beat your ass back up in there where you supposed to go.
Well,
who's that? Oh, that was his name. But we don't have that no more. Grandma ain't grandma, big mama. Her name now is Nana, Nene, or Glamrow. See that shit there. That's our fault, Gigi. That's us though. I'm talking to me because that's my generation. We fucked it up. Accountability, but hey, we gotta straighten it, and we only gotta do that by telling our children the truth and talking to them and telling them how we was taught. That new shit, oh yeah, man. You know, my daughter I'm overstimulated. What the fuck is overstimulated? What you mean? I'm just taking too much in. I'm taking too much in. I'm gonna grab your fucking face. That's what I do. Yeah, take that in. See, I grew up in that era. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand, so I stay back. But I respect them when they call me on. You better.
That's right. We ain't the same. We ain't peers.
Yeah, we're not the same. I hope you make it this far. You know the difference between Unc and you? You know the difference between Unc and you? You can fight. I'm dangerous. I can't fight. I'm dangerous. That means I'm finna hurt you. While you trying to put your dukes up, I'm finna hurt you. See what I'm saying? It's a difference. So you know Unc ain't coming to fight and nothing. Now I'm coming to hurt you. See, a lot of niggas can fight. How many niggas dangerous? You understand what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm talking about. I tell you, you man a dangerous motherfucker.
Hey, Rich,
I'm for real.
Hey, Rich,
so I'm just saying.
Rich, what you tell him, nigga? You come from the shoulders, I come off the hip. Fuck you talking about?
I tell him, Yogi, I tell him I can't fight. But if you can't fight, I'm finna beat you up. So don't try to learn to fight with me. If you can't fight, you finna get beat up because I can't fight. But if you can't, you in problems. Yeah, man. I'm just saying though, it's the generation. We just gotta, like you, man. I applaud you for taking them boys fishing, man. I hate I missed it. Life not right. You doing that. I'm doing shit. But brothers like you, I can't argue with you because you are trying. When I say what are leaders, you showing me what that is. So that's cool right there. And that's why I say, hey, I don't want to deal with my own kids half the time. So to get some more kids and do that, oh my nigga, I feel you, brother. I understand. You got a lot of love and heart, you know. I'm just saying, it ain't a bad thing. It's a good thing, brother.
They need it. They need it. They need it.
They do. They do. They need more mentors. They need more mentors. They do.
Because working in the school, because I said I wanted to give back to the kids, but working in the school, I'm like, my gosh. Because when these kids come in there and they be cussing and doing it, and I let them know. I said, I will take my shoes off. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't scared of y'all. I said, because y'all don't have no discipline or respect. And then they were like, why you talk to us like that? I said, because y'all didn't get no belts to butts. That's the problem.
That's what it was.
And I said, I need to talk to y'all parents because they need some belts to butts. Because this is not how y'all should be talking.
But the parents are kids. That's going to your first problem right there. The parents are kids.
Because when the
There you
kids
go.
come in and they start talking, I said, this is the problem.
There go the
They
problem.
learn from you. And I said,
Exactly.
if you are not gonna change the cycle
We ain't
of why
gonna
your
never get
children
no
acting this
young
way,
viewers.
your children's gonna take over you. I said, because you are the problem, not the children. Because children don't go by what you say, they go by what you do. And that's
And
why
I went to school. I went to school in that era where your parents ain't got necessarily to put belt their ass. And then you go to school and act up. Them coaches finna pedal your ass.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
A
They gonna get on your ass.
But it's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. Now these kids they have so much control and power that they know that nothing could happen to them. That's why the teachers are short staffed. That's why you see it's no more unity anymore. It's not like when we went to school where you had the coaches that you knew they said something you was finna be scared. It's not like when they say, I'm gonna call your mama. Now they say, call her, she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna pick up. It's nothing like that anymore.
Well, I don't want to say that now. We got to be careful with our wording. Now, it's not enough of us like that.
Well, as an educator,
as
an educator, I don't see it.
I heard that Trump finna bring back. I heard Trump bringing that back where they can start paddling these children in school again. I could be wrong, but I think I seen that.
Well, so some need it.
He also said we want to bring. He said that and allowing parents to discipline their kids.
And I think you should be able to do that. As a parent, you should be able to do that. It's your child.
I don't need no permission to whoop my kid ass. I'm gonna whoop mine ass. I don't need no permission.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Rich. When was that stop?
You call somebody and tell them I did it. Tell them.
Yeah, man, like when was that stop though? Because I wish a motherfucker would tell.
I don't know. Who? I wish they would.
I mean,
I told y'all.
My child fuck up on their ass. I go. I don't need no permission from nobody, nigga. They came out my nuts. Fuck you talking about?
Exactly.
Let's go on. Go to the next subject. If y'all okay with that.
Yeah, let's move.
Yeah, let's move it forward. All righty. Let's see what I'm gonna pop up with next.
That's good shit too, Coach Pink. I like that.
Oh yeah, Coach Pink. Well, Pink showing her ass on the first day.
She doing that thing out here. Doing that thing.
She got that apron and chef's hat on, boy. She cooking.
All right, give me just a second. I'm freestyling now.
Well, while he freestyling, like, subscribe, comments are always welcome, y'all. We love to talk back. Please comment. But most importantly, hit that like and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Hit the like.
It's a homestead holiday.
Quality.
Future Mike.
I see y'all got it. I see you got to win quality.
I love this generation of women. Can't nobody make me hate y'all. We tolerating less, expecting more, independent as fuck, outspoken as fuck, confident as fuck. Baby, I love to motherfucking see it. Baby, I love this generation of women. Can't nobody make me hate y'all. We tolerating less, expecting more, independent as fuck, outspoken as fuck, confident as fuck. Baby, I love to motherfucking see it. Baby, I love.
All righty. So
up as fuck, but
the question. So the question we have, and we're gonna try to keep it like 3 minutes.
Where Rich at?
If we do 3, that's like. Let me see. Where is he?
Where Rich at?
No, Rich right there.
He kicked me out.
Baby, finna get on their ass.
Yeah, there you go, Rich.
I'm here. Yeah.
Nigga, ain't nobody kick you out, nigga.
I see him.
Rich,
them long
Rich, look at the shirt though, Rich. You ain't.
Rich.
I saw it.
Oh, we back. Don't worry about it.
Oh no! Don't say it.
Go ahead, Rock. I'm sorry, man.
All right. So the question, the topic of conversation is: do you think what she said true? Are women better off as a whole? Are black women better off, or are they worse off? We're gonna let. I don't want you to go right now, Pink. Let the fella speak, and then we want you to talk about it from a woman's perspective. Yoga, I want you to go first. Go.
You want me to lie to you, tell you the truth?
Yeah.
First off,
I like a good lie.
First off, the messenger fucked me off all the way. First off, you starting linebacker for the Houston Texans, baby.
Oh,
Let's just
god
keep it
damn.
real. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm gonna just keep it a bean and plus two. You know what I'm talking about? Say man, if somebody gonna say this, man, give me something nice to look at. You know what I'm saying? At least I halfway listen to it. But man, I seen in the comments one of the comments said alone as fuck, sloppy as fuck, broke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying all that though, but you saying it. Man, go on now. Man, I ain't got too much to say about this bullshit. Next person.
Well, shit, let me jump in there then. Let me say it this way. First of all, I'm not gonna demean the young lady for her message. You know, she entitled to look any way she look, whatever. That's her. You know, that's all that there. But I do agree with those comments. See, you pointed out all the positive things that you think that's doing for you, but you don't recognize all the negative that it brings to you, and which it is that you probably do recognize it. You just understood that that's just the common, I guess, the get back from what you're trying to expose yourself to be. It's all good to be those things that you say you are, but you have to be more in order to obtain what you're trying to obtain. And to say that you don't want to be married or you don't want to be with a man or whatever the case may be, I feel like that ain't necessarily true. I just think that's you talking and you've talked yourself into believing into that particular type of nonsense. That ain't the case. If you're gonna be with somebody, you know, this got to be a team thing, man. You can't X out this particular person or these people because you know you got all these different types of standards, you know. So you know that I ain't never liked it that when women like to brag about the standards that they have or the standards that they say they have, but and then act as if no one else can bring those type of standards as well.
Well, I'm gonna jump right on in. Say, man, let me say something. Women are entitled to feel how they feel. Just ask them how that's working out for them, and she'll tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is that it is not her fault. It's the women in her life fault because she ain't seen a husband and wife in a good home life. I guess to say that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Her mother might be independent. You know, I was raised by my mother. She stayed solo dolo. She was on that independent, strong woman stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. It's how they feel. I don't think they're better off now because I saw grandma and pawpaw and them stay married 50 years, 40 years. I know the times was different. I know all that there. I'm just saying the new generation of women, they're like they are because the new generation of men that's out there. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the old school type men that, you know, gonna make them buy down. You know, the men they date wear purses and skirts and dress like them. They bad bitches just like the women. So yeah, the women gotta take on the masculine role. They gotta feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when a woman meet a man and she feel a man, she'll buckle down. Now, part two to this is the girls that talk like that, and y'all looking at that got all them choice words. Go by a house by 3:30 and see that nigga that caught the bus over there that's walking that ain't got shit that's fucking the shit out of her. Excuse my lady, I mean my language, lady. But yes, I mean my young lady. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? They talk that talk, but they messing with the bum from the front store that hang out that don't do nothing, ain't got no job. I'm telling you, I don't listen to the tough talk. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be alone, and don't nobody want to do nothing by themselves. If you want to be in this world alone, you are one in a million. Most of the time, you want to have company. So I think they're not they bad right now, but I think it's gonna get worse before it get better. But the old way was like better, where you date and do that. They don't do that no more. They straight to the
That's
point
ancient.
now.
That's ancient.
Oh yeah, that's ancient. They straight to the point.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, hey, I don't know. I'm a dinosaur.
T-Dot, what you got?
Quality, what's your thoughts?
I hit
He
my
already said his thoughts.
TVN.
Oh, who haven't spoke? Ben, you spoke? What's your
TVN.
thoughts?
T-Dot, what you got?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm really sick of the gender war discussion. To
Yeah.
be honest with you, I've been
Yeah.
seeing it for over a decade now. Like as far as a man, y'all know I'm a marriage advocate. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak about if she's saying women are better off because I know that the plans that me and my wife had, we follow those plans. We wanted family. We wanted to raise our child in a two-parent household. We wanted to build a legacy together. That's what we wanted. So I can't speak for women saying if they're better off or not. But what I will say, and we it was a topic that we never really we never got to touch on. But hey, the gender war is gonna create, like I said, like it's happening right now. These AI companion bots, these robots. That's what's gonna happen. And I know it sounds far fetched, but it's coming right now. When men and women can't get along with each other, we better off without each other, and we don't need this, we don't need that. People looking, okay, fine, let's create a product for companionship because everybody wants companionship. That's what they're gonna create. So I don't know what the future look like in 50 to 100 years from now with the issues we got going on between men and women. But like I say, man, I'm a marriage advocate, so I can't speak about if women are better off doing what they're doing now, or men are better off doing what we doing right now. But as far as I'm concerned, we wanted family, and that's what we got. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's my opinion on it, bro. Like I'm just over the gender war, man. It's getting old and tired.
And quick point, T-Ben, what you just said. Point on what you just said. Right now, men and men, women and women. So that they've already recognized that, okay, y'all don't even care about the opposite. Y'all just want the companionship. So let's create something to where we can give you just that. That way you ain't got to worry about the man and the woman, which damn near that fucks everybody. I don't know. This is something that's psychologically being programmed into you to keep thinking, to keep this narrative going, to say that, and mostly, I'm not gonna lie, this is mostly for our people. It's being programmed. It's being constantly pushed because these people want that to exist. We need each other. Fuck the dumb shit. Fuck all that bullshit about what you bring 50-50, 60-60. Who cares? We need each other. We ain't gonna go nowhere without each other.
I think quality, and I think, man, part of it, like I say, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking about the future, man. I'm thinking about what's gonna happen later on when we not here anymore. That's my concern. I think it's extremely selfish to only be concerned about your life and your life only, and what comes. I think personally, I think it's selfish. So, what does that land us in 100 years, 200 years for our people? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that land us if we thinking in our minds we don't need each other? Like that, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I come from a two-parent house. My parents been married, just made 40 years. That's what I'm used to seeing. That's how I function in the world. So if you don't, I get it. I ain't here to argue with nobody about it. I'm just wondering how are either or better off? In what way?
T-Dot, I think you just said something too about what you have seen over the course of your growing up. You've seen your parents being married. That's the problem. Marriage and happy companionship isn't being put on Front Street. Everything being put on Front Street where our eyes can see is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like they push the agenda of man and woman breaking up with each other and not being with each other. They glorify they just glorifying the bullshit. They're not putting what we supposed to be on. When you go on social media on your TV, you always gonna see some bullshit, right? You're not gonna see man, you don't see, and I don't know how happy it is, bro, but I compare it to, like, you don't see LeBron and Savannah being put up on Front Street, being the happy couple that they are. You put Offset and Cordy on Front Street and the bullshit they got going. You see what I'm saying? So they're not pushing the agenda of marriage and being a happy life and having someone. They pushing the bullshit, bro.
So I'm gonna ask you this, Big Yogi.
Yo.
So is it the algorithm fault, or is it us in general?
We push the algorithm. We push the algorithm. If we don't look for that shit ain't gonna come up.
Well,
that's true. That's true.
So, because I swear to God, on my at My Momas House page, my Instagram page, don't no bullshit come up. None.
And see, I
no
know
booty shaking, no ass shaking, no gangster shit.
And see, this is what I noticed about that. This is what I know. this how I tell you how true this shit is, man. So I've been transparent with y'all about my newfound fitness journey. All my socials is full of fitness shit, different workouts, supplements, all that. That's all my algorithm is now. You know what I'm saying? So that shit holds weight.
I see you drinking that water too. I see you drinking that water too. I see you, Yogi. I love
Yeah,
it.
talking about. Hey, T.
Now,
Green
hide
say
that
this the
I
best
goddamn
love it.
medicine, man.
hide that name brand, nigga, to snatch that shit out.
Yeah, but I ain't even showing it. My big ass palms is covering it.
Oh,
What are
okay,
you talking about?
cool. We still keeping it business. They gonna pay us at my mama's house, goddamn it.
My bad.
Damn right, they gonna pay us for that. Yeah.
You happy? You happy, nigga?
Yeah. All right, man.
Coach Pink. Coach Pink ain't Pink. I want to hear her.
Yeah, I told her she was gonna go last on this one. What's your thoughts on that video clip?
Okay, well,
So again, I'm gonna pose a question. Do you think, based on what you said, a woman better off as a whole, black woman, or a black woman as a whole worse off?
I believe that I'm trying to get everybody's response, because everybody's talking like, oh, I gotta say this, but I believe this first started off is that marriage has been extinct. People forgot the true meaning of what marriage is, and they forgot about man and woman. And like you said, they're just one companion. That young lady is taken from a young mindset, being hurt, troubled, and not having proper direction. She's saying all of this.
Forget the root. Do you think black women are worse off or better off than they were?
I think they're worse off. I say they're worse off now than they were before because they have no direction now. I say that because they're misconstrued about what independence is. Being independent does not mean about you taking things off on your own. Independence is how you handle your things, handling your thing. I'm married, but I know how to handle myself. If my husband were to be apart, I would not fall down. Handling myself is knowing that, okay, my husband's left. Would I be able to continue my journey? Am I fully equipped to handle things when he's apart? If he were to get sick and I had to take care of everything, could I handle working 2 jobs? Could I handle taking care of the household if something happened to him? Would I be able to continue going without him having to struggle? Being independent does not mean, oh, I can do this all by myself. I was not meant to be on this earth to do things by myself. I was meant to have a partner. And see, so many people, they always have their mindset, oh, I can do this by myself. We're not here to do this by yourself. Whether if it's with a man or somebody, you cannot do things by yourself. And when you get in that mindset that I could do this by myself, it's been hurt because you've been hurt by so many people. You feel all you have is yourself. But truth is, like you said, she is probably laid up with somebody. He's taking all her food stamps at night, sleeping with who else, and then coming back to her, and she's scarred. So now she's saying that she doesn't need him, but yet still in doubt, she does need him. And a lot of females will be the one to state, oh, I'm doing this by myself without him, but yet you still taking care of him and have nothing to show for it. So until they can be truthful about themselves, that yes, I'd rather have half a man than to be by myself and take care of myself. I will pretend to be, I got a man and do this. And that's the problem we at. They'll take half and try to make it like they're not. And handle things that way. Okay. So it makes it worse for themselves because of the way they're doing things.
Gotcha.
Quick comment, Rock. Right quick.
Yeah,
I hear
the next subject.
I'm reading a lot of the comments, and a lot of the women are. I'm seeing some of the women here are stating that it's a choice. Like a choice. But sometimes you don't have a choice to do it by yourself, basically. Well, see, that go the part right there. And that same young person, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that used my favorite word earlier, accountability. So
you do have a choice.
You made your choice, and clearly your choices wasn't the right choices. So
Yeah.
that's why you are in the position that you're in now, because you did not make the right choice.
Correct.
Now, this is what you need to do for those young ladies to help them, if they will allow me to do so. Start making better choices.
Right. Because you knew before you laid up with him that he wasn't right for you, but you went and did it anyway. And then 9 months later, you with a child. And like I tell women, having sex with a guy is not going to keep him when you have a child. That's going to push him away further.
We'll push him way further. Yes.
It's gonna push a bum motherfucker away. A real man gonna stand up and handle his business.
But see, if it's if you're with a real man, it's not gonna happen the way it will with a fake man. He gonna show up and handle his responsibilities. And true enough, y'all don't have to be together that way for him to handle responsibilities. But then that's when the women mess up and try to hold the child against the guy and try to get him to do things. But that's for another story. But that's what the women would do. They try to hold the guy and say you can't see your child because they're not happy with you. So they're gonna use the child as a pawn to get the man.
I agree with you.
You know what this goes back to? When I was talking about having too many options. I think a part of the problem is that leaving, I can take care of myself. I think that's a part of the problem. That is an option to a lot of us in the community. You know what I'm saying? Is there's in some cases there's not as much strength to fight for the relationship to work. And I'm saying that's if they, and I'm basing this on the fact that not every person you choose to fuck with is the bad choice. Sometimes it's choosing your options over being with the person that might be the one for you, but you know, options can help you can tend to make bad decisions, thinking the grass greener on the other side, and then you realize the shit astroturf. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's not taken away from nothing you're saying. Bro, the art and science of this shit relies heavily on marriage, family structure. It's the fucking common denominator of our whole existence, dog.
Yes.
And too often what I'm seeing is a lot of us, we're trying to run in life with no legs. What's the legs? Family structure.
Yes.
It's family structure. That's the whole legs of life.
And when you don't have that, when you don't have that, you are lost in the sauce.
Man, it ain't easy. And it ain't a nigga. It ain't a player bitch that can sell me nothing. It ain't nothing they can sell me to tell me otherwise. That's the key, bro. That's my thoughts, though. You know what I'm saying? That family structure is prudent. I think family structure is actually more. I think family structure is more important than financial literacy. Because if you have financial literacy, but if you don't have family structure, then where's the money going?
I ain't gonna lie, Rock.
You got a point.
That is
normally I push back. Normally I push back with you on that shit, but on in this case, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
That was a great point.
That's probably the best.
That was a great point.
That is a good point.
That was the best point. That was a good hot take. That was a good point.
Because the dollar already barely circulating.
Yeah.
You know, the black dollar, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you notice stronger families, the dollar circulate more. Less people need help. Less people are doing bad. You know, you tend to be more well off. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, smart sometimes, nigga.
Huh?
You smart sometimes, nigga.
Appreciate you.
That is a very good point. Yeah, if you had more family structure, that foundation, and people really learn from that, remember what that was, and what you said, instead of just focus on Big Mama, but Pops, if you had that, because like, is that T? Is that his name, T?
T-Ben?
Yeah.
T-Ben, okay, like you said, your parents been married for 40 years, right? Okay, my parents been married, 54 years. My grandparents Both my grandparents been married. The only way they stopped being married is when they both passed, and that's all I knew was marriage on both sides of my family, and to only be raised to that. So when I saw other people's families not being married, and to see how the dynamic, how it changed, I wasn't used to that. So it if you don't have that family structure, it does a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why so many people focus on Big Mama, because they didn't have pops. So Big Mama became pops. And she had so much pressure on her because she became, instead of just being mama, she had to be mama and pops because the pops was gone. But when you have mom and dad to hold it down together, where you the kids see the mom role, the dad role, and how they come together.
Yes.
Yeah.
They end up seeing how that looks versus just with one. They don't understand when a dad comes, what does he do? What is his role? If they haven't seen that, they don't understand what it looks like.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. We're gonna go to the next subject. Miss Pink kicking ass on her debut.
Oh, yeah. She handling her business. Handling that business.
Thank you.
I see you with that pink self pad and that pink apron, Miss Pink.
Yeah. Get you some of that body butter.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. Let me put that shit up, man. We gonna make sure everybody goddamn me get their plugs. Hold on. Where is it? Y'all, look at the screen. Go get you some of that gold, that goddamn body butter. At goldenhalosense.com. All right, y'all. Get your mics, man. All right, so we've kind of touched this a little bit, but we never really had a full conversation about it, right? So it says in China, kids don't get to choose their hobbies. Parents decide everything: music, sports, sports tutoring, no negotiation. Americans scream child abuse. Chinese parents call it preparing them for reality. Here's the brutal truth they don't understand that we don't. It says, I asked a Beijing teacher, why don't kids get to choose? He laughed. Choice is a trap. Kids don't know what they want. We show them discipline first, freedom later. I thought he was insane. Then I looked at American kids glued to screens. Maybe he had a point. A Chinese father told me something I'll never forget. Your American gives kids freedom. They choose TikTok and Fortnite. We don't give choice. Our kids choose nothing and become everything. Damn. His son, 3 hours of study, 2 hours of martial arts every single day. In 10 years, who wins? Your kids with ADHD or mine with discipline? Brutal but true. A Shanghai professor showed me the data. Chinese students average 9 hours of sleep, American kids 7 hours. Why? Chinese kids don't have phones in their rooms. It's not allowed. American kids scrolling until 3 a.m. with zero consequences. We're not raising future leaders. We're raising dopamine addicts. But here's the thing nobody wants to admit. It's not just the kids anymore. Adults are just as addicted, maybe worse. We scroll through IG while our kids play on iPads. We binge Netflix while lecturing them about screen time. We're hypocrites with smartphones. We're not raising iPad kids. We're raising them and becoming iPad adults ourselves. Zero discipline, zero self-awareness. Parents doom, scroll, Twitter at 2 a.m., then yell at their kids for being on the YouTube. The phone owns you. Admit it. All right, so I'm going to just leave it at that. That's enough. I think we get it. So we've touched on this a little bit, but never really had like the full-blown conversation. So the topic of conversation is how much freedom should your kids have that's underage, their children, they're legally have legal guardians or whatnot, they're living with you. How much freedom should they have? I know one of the topics that we kind of touched on, it was about choosing, like not choosing what they want to be, but kind of dictating them. Because if you notice, most, like for example, the Louis Vuitton, right? The family, they just keep becoming CEOs of the company. You never hear about one of them motherfuckers playing football or one of them being a rugby player. Them motherfuckers be like, shit, I get to keep all this money. Like, fuck it. I like football, but I'm playing it for fun. Let me run this $1 billion company. Give me the money. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, what's y'all thoughts on that? You know, and you can, I think it's okay to use your kids as personal example. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do want to give this example, right, to kind of add to it. My sister, Angela. I watched her and my brother-in-law. They ruled with damn near iron fist. Strict as fuck. You better be in bed by a certain time. You gotta have them phones, better not. They at one point they would let you trust you to cut the phone off. Man, she'll come in there, take the phones. She was strict. She had no problem taking yo. She was disciplined as fuck, bro. Like, and in this day and age, for her to be practicing that shit, and she'll whoop their ass. All of them graduated college. So I've seen the results of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, not saying kids don't have their challenges, not saying they didn't fail and or make mistakes, but I'm just saying they did, you know, become some decent citizens in society. So I want to start with Ben, Mr. Ben. You mind starting this off?
I think I guess it's like a what do you call it? It's a balance. I think they call it something like tiger parenting or something like that. Or maybe that's the wrong terminology. But yeah, man, if they say this is how they want to dictate their culture, right? That's how they move. But at the same time, I do think that there needs to be a level of balance for socialization, being able to communicate with the rest of the world in certain aspects. So I think it doesn't necessarily have to be so rigid, but again, it just depends on people's culture and what they have planned out for their own futures. Because it sounds like to me and what it looks like is that they're planning in advance on how they see their society, their nation, their people operating on the planet in 30, 40, 50 years. So it makes sense, but like I'm mentioning now, if you look outside looking in, I don't know what their media looks like, and it's like that for a reason. They probably don't know what our media looks like, and it's like that for a reason. So as long as they're okay with being cut off from the world, kind of being isolated, then okay. But I think there's a balance, man. So I agree that we have too much liberties that we give to our youth. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the internet, because it makes their world smaller because they get access to everybody at the same time. Um, and at the same time, man, we do need to allow them to experience the world and know what it's like to have experience different cultures, talk to different people. So as long as we have a balance, it's fine, man. But as far as we're concerned as a people, I think that we need to be a little more strict, on how we the industries we put our people in. I think we're too heavily influenced with being entertainers versus moving into ownership, moving into the different disciplines of life where we can benefit the world in different ways. At minimum, we need to be owning our art instead of just being like the muse. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my opinion on it, man. I think a balance is good.
Yeah. That's interesting you say that because I'll never forget. I remember I had a friend, right? And so I would go to his house. Sometimes I'll spend the weekends, when your kids and stuff. And his parents was more well off, right? And so when I would come home, it would kind of be like, damn, back to reality, right? You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all ever experienced that shit. You're like, God damn, you know what? We poning the motherfucker. I ain't even realized this till I started going over junior high. You know what I'm saying? and I'll never forget, I start to act a certain way, right? And I'll never get my goddamn mom be like, nigga, your ass, let me tell your ass something. You're back to reality, nigga. You better live in this, because this is where you dwell. And we ain't your goddamn friend, people. Like, she didn't give a fuck. Like, and it was like, yeah, but over there, they let Julia do it. I wouldn't give a damn. She didn't give a fuck. She was like, this is your situation, and these are the rules here. You know what I'm saying? And so, is it What do you think of parenting being not so much as being balanced in a world that's not necessarily fair, right? Because like I noticed, like my wife, like her people, like man, like people be thinking Nigerians are assholes, but they grow, but where they come, they have a different like. It's like nigga when they 3, they pushing. Like nigga,
They
you ain't
trust it.
got to be playing all motherfucking day, nigga.
Yeah,
You
they
ain't an
trust it.
American kid, nigga. Like they on some whole other shit. It's like they're raising their kids from more of a survival standpoint than just let them be a kid. Not that they don't, but I see the difference, bro. I'm like, damn.
Hey, you know what, Rock?
Math
It's
don't
funny
work
you
like
even
school.
it's funny you say that, man. A friend of mine just she went to Africa, man, for a trip. She was in different parts, you know what I'm saying? And she was talking about how in certain places, you know, some like it's a lot of liberties that we have over here that we take for granted because we don't even think about something we can do. She was mentioning how even something as simple as going to use the bathroom, like, you know, dropping the deuce, they have to put it in a bag, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no way to flush it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain things we don't even think about.
Don't even think
So
about
from that perspective, I get it because that's how that's how it is where they are over here in the U.S. And I know everything is relative, man. Like, look, you expect that running water. You know, you pay taxes, you work hard every day, you do what you do, you expect to have that. So I get it. So it's not like it's our fault that you know at this point in our life we have like a first world situation. But based on how we live and what we have here, we don't necessarily have to be as rigid. But like I mentioned before, there's a balance that should be, and I think that we should be pushing our children into more important things that the world has to offer. I don't know if you knew this now, if anybody on the panel knew this, but man, Fidel Castro, when he was living, he created a program that he extended to Black Americans to have free medical school, and it's still existing today in Cuba. ELAM is the name of the school. ELAM. It exists today. Most of us don't even know about it. But free medical school. Imagine if we had a generation of children that say, hey, we move y'all into the medical field. That's what we're gonna do for a generation. How many more of us will be competing on a world stage in the medical field with some of the best doctors on the planet? Because Cuba is considered one of the best medical programs ever, at least on the planet right now. But yeah, so I think it's relative to where we at, and I get it because you know a lot of places in Africa does that they don't have it like we do, so they have to push them to for strong education because when they do decide to come to the U.S. or wherever they go, I mean they run in circles. You know what I'm saying? It's just how their lifestyle was.
Yep.
and not just in you know and I use Nigeria. It's like that in India, and even when they come over here, they have a
Mm-hmm.
get this shit now mentality, dog. Them Indians and like as you see
Yeah.
the Chinese, and the Chinese is arguably just as much of a superpower as us, but they discipline is on a whole nother level. They just as technologically advanced. They got iPads and all that, but
it's a cultural thing, though, man. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
cultural
cultural.
thing for real. Because that's why them other countries look at us like we the bottom of the fucking barrel because we
Yeah,
really
we
y'all
had no
compared
cut.
to
Yeah.
them. We really
Listen,
the fuck are.
I told y'all I work for them Korean people. I'm not playing. They had a booth in like 2 flea markets, right? Their daughter was in medical school. I'm talking about. She had it going on. Do you know her daddy said he didn't care about none of that shit? When it was her turn to work the store, she had to work that store one weekend, work the other store the other weekend, and she is going to be a doctor. I'm talking about she used to be like, I'd be like, why you here? She's like, you know, my family. I got, you know, he had 5 kids. Each one of them work a weekend. That shit rotate. He wasn't tripping. And the daddy he'll come look at the store and leave. And all of them was well off, had their life moving. But in their culture, they gotta come work their
hey,
daddy's
Rick,
store. She said, no
that's
matter.
funny you
Huh?
said that because it's this Asian it's a wing place over here, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so, you know when you be somewhere and you go there so long, you know, I live out there, right? And so I would see the son, and the son like a teenager, but he on some American shit. He a modern. And so when that was
Americanized.
And guess what he told him? Nigga go to Emory. The nigga going to be some type of chemical engineer. But this nigga frying wings. But guess what? Let's be honest. Us, we'll spoil our kids. We make it, we spoil our kids. We'll damn near say you too good to work here. You got my last name. You're crazy. We're a little spoiled. We're a little bit spoiled. A little bit.
You're not lying. You're a lot spoiled.
A lot of
bit.
A lot of bit. I was trying to be graceful with you, right?
Because you believe that you say in general, oh, I want my children to have more than what I have and didn't want them to go through what I went through, so I want them to do that. But in reality, if you let them go through that, then they'll appreciate $1 more than what they have, because a lot of these kids, when they expect stuff, they expect you to have it and not understand what $1 worth nowadays. So I agree to a certain extent of how they did certain things. I do believe you need to have balance, and the culture is different because being not from America and being raised in a different country and traveling all over the world because of my parents, I learned different cultures and adapted to different cultures. And it wasn't about electronics with us. Did we have certain choices? Yes. Did we have a big variety of choices? No. But it helped us a lot. We didn't do a lot of TVs and playing all different things. We were more family oriented. We had one TV and we watched TV together. We didn't have electronics all over the place. We had conversation because my parents wanted us to make sure that we knew how to communicate when it was time to talk to somebody. So they knew how we pronounce our words, knew how to talk for ourselves, and not have to depend on somebody else to communicate our thoughts and feelings. So that's what our parents did. And we worked. Even though our family, like I would tell my husband, our family was good. We had our clothes made. We had food brought to our house. We were well-to-do. But my parents wanted us to be able to work and know that what $1 meant. Because my dad always say, just because we live well does not mean that's always going to be. But I want you to be able to appreciate $1.
Gotcha. Now, I want to respond to Montreal. I want to thank Montreal. He damn near on the panel without actually being on the camera.
Yeah, he owned it. Yeah, he owned
But
it.
I want to respond to that, right? I agree with you. But I also it's a double-edged sword to that. And so here's why I want to speak on it. The struggle made some of us, killed a lot of us. And I want us to start really celebrating being great without coming from a struggle, right? I really think we need to start breaking that mold. That get it out the mud mentality, I just don't. If you did, cool. But I don't, here's the thing, right? Think about this. A lot of our greatness was born, quote unquote, born out of slavery, Jim Crow. A lot of our greatness was birthed out of our restrictions, right? So here's how I'm gonna prove my point with what I'm saying. If we was able to attain a certain level of creativity and greatness out of our struggle, what the fuck you think it'll happen if we start if we exuberate our greatness out of our just being blessed and just being on the upper end?
I don't think I took the comment as that though, Rock. Let me see.
No, he didn't mean no harm.
No, you know what, Rock? I think that's important that you bring that up because I done had this discussion with some of my brothers, man, about how much struggle do you think your child should go through? And I think part of when we had our discussion was our consensus was that be a safety net, right? But allow your child to go through some type of hardship just to kind of to get some character about life, right? to understand what it's like to fail and certain. We don't have to consider it failing because that's just a learning lesson, but not to allow them to get succumbed by life, but also not having to go without, not for too long. Because it's like, don't we do what we do for start to have a better life? Ain't that the whole point?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
are we
but
supposed
see,
to get better every generation?
yeah,
But,
exactly.
look at it this way. Look, I don't see it as the struggle like that. I see it as the struggle like this. And this is just my point of view. I don't know how Montreal meant it because we gotta let him speak for
Yeah,
himself. You're right. It's like he's been on the panel too. But the way I took the struggle was this way. When we were young, and I might have said, "Hey, mom, I want an Atari," or I'm gonna go more dad because I think I was an only child, so mom was more willing to just give me. But dad was like, "You want what? I want a bike. I want something, All right, well, Miss Parker down the street got her yard that need to be cut, and we got a lawnmower. Go get your bike." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't given to me. So that struggle right there, it taught me something. In today's society, we watch a lot of these children tell us stuff about mental illness and weaknesses and things of that nature. We didn't have that when we were young. We couldn't be like I don't know the word that they use, but when I guess overwhelmed with problems that you have, what they call that when you overwhelmed, the kids are getting
overwhelmed with problems.
overstimulated, whatever particular type words you want to use. We didn't have that out when we were kids. If you was going through something, you had to go through it. That's just what it was. That's the struggle, in my opinion, of what I'm saying we need. Now, let's say my daughter need a laptop for college or something like, okay, that's different. That's a need for a reason. Okay, I'm gonna get that. Let's say my daughter say she wants some rims on her car. I'm not getting that. That's not a need. You understand what I'm trying to go there? It's not a need. You can work for that. My son, he might want a new car. You can work for that. But if you need this book so you can complete that class, okay, I'll take care of that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know.
Hey, so quality. So let me ask you, quality. What?
Ben.
Hold on, real quick for you. I just got a question for quality because it may actually. So I guess what's struggle then versus hard work? What's the difference?
Yeah, because for most people, okay, go ahead.
Well, to me, struggle doesn't necessarily mean like the hard work part. That's right. It is hard work, but it's teaching you how to deal with those struggles. Is what I guess when I'm going with it.
Gotcha.
Like if you say you want something, and let's say I don't give it to you right now. Well, if I gave you everything that you want, then you won't understand how to accumulate. How to get out of that. You won't understand how to do it because I've always given you something. So now in this particular mindset, when you're doing that to them at a young age, they grow to expect everything given to them. They don't grow to understand, hey, I can't have this or I don't need this. For instance, the same rims on the car. When you're young, you ask it. When you get older and you got to pay for them, all of a sudden it become a business decision. I need them goddamn rims. Or do my children need to make sure that they got the things they need for whatever?
Got it. So this is my response to it, right? Because I guess I'm confused. When most people in my culture say they got it from the struggle, it usually doesn't come from what you said, which is what I define as just teaching a man the value of money. Am I tripping? Or most people, when they talk about the struggle and get out the mud, we talking about not having shit, doing without no lights, all that stuff. I'm confused because that's for the most part, that seems what to be the sentiments.
To answer your question,
I mean, if you have your own personal perspective of what the struggle is, cool. But I don't think that's the definition of the struggle that us as a culture be talking about, bro.
Can I
wait? Let me answer the question right quick, yo. I think that's directed at me. The struggle of not having the lights. See, when I grew up,
I'm talking about struggling, just struggling.
I get you.
Being poor, not having shit, bored out, broken homes and stuff like that. That's what the culture tells me what the struggle is, getting it out the mud. And because what you tell, when I hear what you're talking about, that's not struggling at all to me.
Okay, so to understand, I get what you're saying, and I see the differences in which you and TBN are making. So I get it. Y'all consider it to be more hard work, but when I
don't consider it hard work at all.
What I was okay, cool. But back, what I'm trying to say is this: when I grew up, there were times where we didn't have running water. Okay, I understood that. So now, that means when I get to this age today, if I ever come across that problem of not having running water, let's say financially some things go wrong with me, and me and my wife or whatever the case may be, financially we go through some problems, that struggle. So we're going through something. I don't need for my partner or for me to melt down and be like, oh my God, it's over. I don't know what we're going to do. And now I got to go to the hospital for depression and all that. I can't do that. I got to figure out a way. So figuring out a way means, hey, I might have to put my pride in my pocket. May have to go to my neighbor or something. Hey, can we get a couple of jugs of water? Because that's what me and my mom did. We got a couple of jugs of water and we brought them to the house, and that's how we took our baths and everything. But it made me a better man today to watch her go through that then. To take that from me wouldn't have allowed me to become the person I am today. To take that actual thing that happened, because understand, look how vividly I remember it. So that lets you know that it sat in me that happened. That was a struggle. We were struggling. We didn't have. So now, today, I'm set in the mindset of if I had to go through it again, I'm prepared. I know how. But on the same token, I'm better because I don't. Go ahead, TBN.
And Yogi, I'm sorry to cut in, Yogi. So forgive me. I would say I would teach my daughter how to what it takes to survive. What I mean by that is in a circumstance where there is no water, it's not based off the plans we have set. It's not going to be because the finance ain't going to be there. It's going to be because it's kind of a hurricane or something. Like, how do you survive without water, right? How do you have like survival skills? But the struggle aspect to me means that you didn't have water because of a financial situation, or because I know a struggle because you couldn't pay the bill, right?
Right.
What I'm saying is there's always going to be the opportunity to pay a bill, but in order to pay a bill, you're going to have to learn what work means, like how to do things, right?
Right.
But in my mind, so also I'm looking at it this way too. If I say, hey, in the event something happens to you or something happens to us, this is how you survive. This is how you have survival skills. But I'm looking at struggle as like, look, the whole purpose is so our children don't have to struggle, because I know what that brings out of humanity. When people have to struggle, they lose their morals. I don't want my children to have to go through to experience that. That's just me though. So when I hear the word struggle, I'm thinking, man, when people struggling, they start doing some real desperate things, and they start losing their humanity. Their palms start itching, their stomach gets to growl, and they start doing things they wouldn't do normally if they had at least a bare minimum to execute. So that's where the line is with me. I'll teach survival skills because I know what struggle does if you don't have survival skills too. You start victimizing people.
And let me use myself as an example, right? So
hold on, Rock. You can't. I gotta let Yogi go, man. I cut him off.
My bad, I ain't gonna lie.
You gonna wait a long time, man.
I'm listening. So my point about this matter is this, right? So I can attest to what you're saying. So me coming up, my struggle, I've been without lights, I've been without food in the house before. I've had real life struggles, and it wasn't because it was a survival thing. Shit, my mama was by herself with like 3, 4, 5 kids in the house. Sometimes I couldn't get what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that struggle bred my hard working mentality. You know what I'm saying? My brother can attest to this, man. I live at work. Sometimes I don't even want to be at this bitch, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So like speaking towards that struggle, man, some people define struggle as different things. I define what I went through growing up as a struggle. And now mine don't got to worry about that. Even when I'm not home, they well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand what you're saying when he say, you know what I'm saying, the struggle going to make you who you are. But to T-Ben's point, you got two type of people, right? You got the motherfuckers that know how to survive, that don't know how to. The motherfuckers that don't know how to, them the ones that's gonna be robbing people, kicking in houses. See, my struggle, it taught me, and plus I had a good circle around me. Like I had a village, you know what I'm saying? To for instance, one of them on the screen, man, he'll bust me across my fucking head if I go get a gun and go rob somebody. That's the kind of the kind of village I had. You know what I'm saying? And because I had that, you know what I'm saying, it taught me how to survive. All right, nigga, well, shit, your mama can't pay the bills. Go get some money right quick. And I didn't know a legal way or nothing like that. Go cut a yard. You know what I'm saying? Go do something for Miss Gladys down the street. Go hang up her picture. She been, you know what I'm saying? So that taught me how to survive. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. It made me who I am today. I'm done. That's it.
Yeah. So
I haven't said nothing the whole time. I've been quiet.
Rich, let's go, Rich.
I'm viewing it a little different. I'm with y'all on the struggle thing, but you know what the biggest struggle is? With the person that you see in the goddamn mirror. That's who your struggle with. Your struggle with your goddamn self. That's the hardest struggle. So what I mean by that is, I have a food truck. Say I had a bad day. I'm like, man, I'm struggling. I'm like, man, I want to quit, but I don't quit and it come good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I work through it. So I'm be like, man, I got it out the mud because I was by myself. I was trying, I figured it out. I looked at myself and figured out how to get myself to this point. That's a hell of a struggle, man. That's what I think we ain't looking at. Like the material shit, we can get that. You get some more money, you get a job. But the thing is, what's stopping us from going get a job? Do I want to still sell dope and hang with my homeboy? That shit cool. But now, man, I gotta go to work because I can't get caught up because I got kids. You know how hard a fucking struggle that is?
That's life altering.
If you making money on the street this way, and now I gotta listen to somebody at a job tell me something, that's a struggle, a mental struggle. Shouldn't happen because life be you go get a job work. But I'm just saying this is the other side of the coin. The struggle sometimes be with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we struggle in all different ways. You see what I'm trying to say? It's just not one way to struggle.
Yes.
Now what I was hearing was a more of lack of. That's not a struggle. Struggle when you're trying to get through. So you know what I'm saying? You know, not having you looking at everybody else. A lot of people think about I'm gonna kill myself. That's a struggle. If you ever thought about that and came through that, yeah, you had a struggle with yourself. You know what I'm saying? The flesh the spirit didn't want to be with the flesh or whatever, and they want to separate. It's crazy. You just have to, that's the fight. The struggle is within, not without, Yeah. I don't get biblical, but they say you wrestle not against flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with
so
you, Rich.
I'm just saying, life, I'm just saying, I'm just playing another point of struggles.
Is this, and I guess this is just me attempting to finding a way to word it my mindset about it best. I don't like how we glorify. That's what I don't like. It's like we glorify the shit we'll turn around and complain of. We'll sit here and glorify the same shit we turn around and complain about. And so that's what I don't like. When it becomes, we're passing down to me bad frequencies, right? Look, I want to be able to, I want somebody to be able to tell my child, oh, nigga, you just a benefit of nepotism, nigga. That's what I want. Fuck
ain't no wrong with it.
You know what I'm saying? I want my son to be like LeBron James' son. Oh, he only got in because of LeBron. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But
you know what, Rock? There are things that build. So it's interesting because it's from our vantage point, right? It's kind of like our time here in the U.S. We've been through a lot. So we talk about how we are where we are today, and it's about the hard work that we have to put in. We struggle to get to where we got. So we feel, hey, look what I came from. Look what I was able to attain, right? And that's what we base everything off. And I get it. I'm not faulting nobody for it. I'm also saying is that even for somebody that maybe they didn't have to start off at zero, they started off maybe $1 million in the account, right? To us, it's like, man, you had it easy. But if that's what he's starting from, they still got to deal with people. You still got to have character to deal with people. No matter how much money you had starting off with, you got to know how to navigate life. Still, you have pressures. Them people, they put on their pants like we put on our pants. They still got issues. It may not be our issues, but they got issues. So I'm just saying that, yeah, it builds character to maybe come from nothing. But people build characters in other ways. Just because they started off not on ground zero, don't mean that they have built no character over the course of their life. So we talking about it from our perspective, and I get it. I keep saying I get it. But character is character. Don't have to come from having nothing to build character. It doesn't.
And then are we sitting here like are we like really glorifying it, or is that a part of our testimony of where we were and then where we at now?
The
Where we at
testimony.
now.
That's the
Glorifying it.
testimony.
We're making it our testimony, and that's sort of a glorification of it.
It's glorified in music for sure. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
It's
I
glorified
don't
in our
think it's
music.
glorifying. I only think it's glorifying if you're doing something to better it.
Yes.
If you're not doing anything to better it, then there's nothing to glorify.
It's glorified. It's very glorified. Let's be real. It's so glorified to where you will have a well-off kid. He wanna talk about he got it out the mud.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That's how bad it done got.
That's their problem.
T.I. son was talking about that the other day. Hey, T.I. son was talking about the other day. I heard his mouth talking about how he got it out the mud. I'm like, what? But hey.
hey, look, the
I
crazy part
think
is that's one of his sons.
Go ahead, Yogi. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's one of his sons. I don't hear the mother son saying that shit. The money don't say. I ain't never heard him say shit like that.
Oh no,
I think it's just a terminology thing.
You go back to what Rick said. The real struggle is with the motherfucker in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh yes. You gotta be truthful with that person. And once you're truthful with that person, then
let's just say two of the boys, right? Now, one of the boys, he don't get no trouble. He cool. He's taking advantage of nepotism. But then you got the other motherfucker. He wants to be a thug. He wants
that street cred.
He a crash dummy.
Yeah, he wants that street cred.
Yeah,
that's when you're too privileged.
Now, see, but look. I gotta disagree with you, Pink. They both, but all his kids was privileged.
No, he's so privileged, but he feel he got to prove something. So the way he getting all these different trouble.
Yes.
He's trying to. He's privileged, but he's trying to act like he's not.
So what
he's trying to act like he's not.
They're both evenly privileged. Again,
no, he is, but he's trying to act like he's not, like he's done certain things, and then he's getting himself in trouble. Where, like you said, the other one appreciated and is using it to his advantage. That's what I'm saying.
But look, but
he's using it for street credit. He want to act like he bad on the street.
Yeah.
But she's further proving Rich's point. They both grew up in the same. How they both come from a me and their dad. So where's the real struggle? Like Rich say, it's with the motherfucker in the mirror, not necessarily what you quote unquote been through or not been through.
Yeah,
point, right?
Came from Rich Unc.
He's trying to find his identity. That's what he's trying to do.
Let's be real. Has the struggle hurt more of us or helped more of us?
It hurt us.
Hurt for sure.
It hurt us.
So I don't like them numbers. So I'd rather a motherfucker be spoiled than goddamn me come from struggle, because that spoiled motherfucker can still go to college and be a nerd and not get in trouble too.
But
what I'm saying is I just like my odds better if my kid don't have to experience struggle.
Because the ones that use it, because the ones that it don't help, they use it as a crutch instead of using it as a stepping stone for better.
There you go. Yeah. And
let
me add this, Yogi. When you really think about it, tell me what y'all think about this. When you really think about this, right? We talking about kids that actually come from nothing, who parents didn't have shit. Then we talking about kids who come from millionaire parents, one went this way, one went this way. It also kind of goes to like what we feed our children too.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, right? Psychologically, right?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, you got to think about it. One of his kids took the intelligent version of T.I. The other motherfucking kid, he took the ignorant version of T.I.
But that other child, remember, that other child has a different mother too.
Mm.
But then you got the other one. They got the same mom and dad.
That's what I'm saying. So that plays a difference. That plays a big difference because that other child, he wasn't there full time.
Yeah, but look, but he's the one that's well off. You would think that'd be the motherfucker that would have ended up selling drugs and doing dumb shit.
Because he had that mother who was structured.
He understood the struggle.
Again, I hate to say it, I got to keep going back to Rich. Man, the real struggle that motherfucking the mirror, dog.
We agree to that.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what, Rob?
Is that true transparency, and then you have that transformation.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so this is my point. They both of them had good parents. One made the choice to go heal. That go back to Rick. That's a struggle with your goddamn self.
We agree.
Hey, look, and look, to your point on that, well, another point too. And like I mentioned before about being relative to where you live at, because here we are talking about the struggles that we put up with and have to deal with in our life here in America, right? Whereas, hey man, you can go somewhere else and clean water is not even an option. If you get hurt, the ambulance ain't coming to pick you up. What you gonna do? Over here, if you ain't got a job, you at least got the government that can give you some food stamps. You can still eat. You still can do that. Some places they gotta wait till certain animals move around so they can eat. So it's different struggles. And imagine us talking to somebody over there talking about our struggle here, and they like, you struggling? How you struggling when y'all got access to running water or AC? Or you ain't worried, you don't live in the bush. It's certain things that so it's relative. So I get it, it's relative. But just like somebody who did start at ground zero, they got a struggle too that we just ain't never experienced. Stress is stress.
Your struggle is different than my struggle. Doesn't make your struggle higher or bigger than mine.
Rich, exactly. Everything keep pointing back to what you said, bro. Because like Ben say, it's relative, right? It's relative to who? You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy Trail say your own struggle.
Yeah,
your own struggle is true. Yeah.
Yeah. God damn, man, we did this. We went 3 hours, but boy, this was powerful, bro. Yeah, Pink, how you feeling on your first time on our podcast? We appreciate
this. Was really good. This was really good.
Bless this lady heart. I know she got to get up and go to work in the morning, and she hung all the way out with us.
This was really good.
Man. Yeah. So, Pink, have you watched the show before?
I watched 2 episodes.
What you think about me?
I loved it. I loved that y'all go back and forth, but y'all are being y'all authentic selves, and that's what people need to see: the truth instead of sugarcoating stuff. So when you are authentic and truth, the people can appreciate that.
What you think of yoga? What you think of yoga?
Not yoga.
I like all of y'all.
What about quality? What's up with quality?
Oh, with quality.
Nobody likes quality.
No, quality. Quality.
You know what? I'm gonna do quality like quality do. Let me tell your motherfucking ass something, nigga. You better stop talking like that.
Hey, fuck that. Where is the Kango, nigga?
Hey man, tonight we sports gear, man. Sports gear.
I don't want to hear that shit come out of your mouth no more.
God damn it. God damn it. Hey, look, when he get that
psychological thing, Rock. It's a psychological thing. I'm gonna say that to let you know I'm probably the best thing you're gonna ever come around. That's just my real opinion on it, but I ain't gonna I don't have to tell y'all that.
Hey, man,
that's just me. I feel that way. But to anybody else, I'll be whatever you want me to be.
If y'all ever met our pops, boy, when he get in that mode right there, he sound just like that nigga, boy. I be killing myself laughing. God damn, I thought pops was reincarnated for a little bit.
Goddamn, and Ben came for me today. Shit. Ben came with everybody.
Hey man, iron sharpen iron, man. That's what we do. I expect the same from everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna get a lot of us coming at your ass, boy. You be talking a lot of that shit, man.
you can't dish it out if you don't expect to come back at you.
Oh yeah. Hey,
if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, man.
When we had conversation about who I be like, look here. What's the number one thing I tell y'all? What's the number one thing I say?
We can agree to disagree.
No. Because we ain't always gonna agree to disagree.
What you say, nigga? Dang.
See that motherfucker got thick skin. They better have thick skin.
Oh yeah, for shit show.
Reptilian skin, goddamn it.
But because when you come in this motherfucker, you in the middle of a lunch den, goddamn.
Hello.
But I think
you
Coach
don't know who
Pink
gonna have
handled
it that
herself well
day.
tonight. Handled herself very well. Excellent job.
Yeah,
Excellent job.
Yeah, I swear for God, I'm glad we ain't in 2085 or 3020 because Rich would have jumped through the screen on me. Now, damn, hey.
No.
Like, shit.
Rich, hey, Rich, give me some of them Pringles, man.
That nigga finger got
man.
This nigga eating Pringles at 2025. You need your ass kicked.
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with a
I'm gonna
Pringle.
send you that video on how they make it.
Tell the truth.
It is something wrong with eating Pringles. Don't fall for that bull.
Hey, man, and a Pringle or two, man. Not
Pringle eating man, nigga.
A Pringle or two. It ain't
Pringles
gonna
are
hurt.
good.
Look, Pringles. Ain't that their slogan? You can't just have
That's
one.
all right.
Shit made a carbon filified.
Okay, he gonna come after you.
Some weird ass name. That nigga eating carbon plastic with flavor.
Long as he ain't eating that chemical that make boys like boys, man. They putting frogs.
I don't know. It might have it in there. Hey, man.
Hey, Rich, I got what they talking about.
So, Miss Pink, we gonna go and let you get out of here. But before you leave, go and let them know who you are, where they can find you, and promote whatever you're gonna promote. I got your website right there, buzzing.
Oh, that's not my website, love. That's my friend's website.
Hey,
but
well,
I think
we support everybody.
I appreciate though. I'm gonna let her know.
No, tell her like and subscribe too.
I will let her know that. I will definitely let her know that because she will be tuning in.
Hold on, now, Pink. Before you go,
what's up?
I'm just interested, guys. Because what y'all think of tonight's show? What y'all think of just everything? The whole back, the debate. Now, what y'all think about tonight's show?
This shit always fire to me. This shit always fire to me, man. It's like
this was hot.
I see the growth. I see the growth with us every episode. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some episodes, I mean, be kind of mediocre. You know what I'm saying? Some episodes fire, bro. But like the progression and the growth of the show, I've seen it with all of us. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion.
I enjoyed this. I didn't leave. And
yeah,
that spoke volume for me because I did not leave.
It did.
I was telling people they were texting about. I said, "Okay, I'm gonna have to get with y'all tomorrow." So I was in it.
Yeah,
Bean, what's your thoughts on
we appreciate that. We really do appreciate that.
It really do.
Thank you.
Bean, what's your thoughts on the engagement tonight, man?
Man, I enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it, man. I can't have nothing bad to say about it, man. I love the fact we got Miss Coach Pink, Sister Coach Pink on the on the show tonight. I think the element was needed. It kind of kept us in balance, you know. We don't want to do too much, you know, with a lady on the podcast was on the show, so that's good.
You damn
sure. I don't know. I don't think she changed.
Nah, it's been worse.
Nice tonight.
We ain't go there. We ain't argue that long tonight, so we did pretty good, man.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, I'm glad you answered that, bro, because and I'm gonna say this in front of the YouTube world. I really wasn't sure how well you were gonna take, right? Not as far as being able to handle. I ain't worrying about that. I know what you're capable of. But it would be sometimes I would be like, damn, man. I'm like, I don't know if being, have this certain like box where he want to stay in, and I would be like, I don't know how long being gone. It was just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. But here you are, bro. I'm like,
Hey,
shit.
I do appreciate. So this is one thing.
The more you be on here, hold on. The more you can stay consistent being on here, you know what that tells me. To me, I'm like, damn, I'm doing something right. I'm straight
Hey,
up.
well, I appreciate that, man. Hey, man, I could be NIGGA. I just choose
Yeah,
not to be.
yeah.
We
I
all got
Hey
it.
yo, I can tell that too. You know what I'm saying? You want you a nigga with a community cape on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can pop your shit with the fellas, but then go say
Yeah,
them shit in the
absolutely,
community, big dog.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, Ben. So I appreciate that, and I'm serious. I'm like, okay, I know I'm doing good if he's still coming on the show.
No, Rocky fam, man. We know each other for a long time, man. You know how I rock, man. You know people I know. You may not know everybody I know, but it's people that still heavy in the streets that I call some of my best friends, man. So, hey, man, I just communicate with all of us.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So Montreal say he want to tap in. So just let us know on the next episode.
I'm
We'll
gonna
be on
take
there
care of it.
Wednesday. And
I'll take care of it.
yeah, when you get on, we'll just send you the link. All right, where Rich at?
Eating Pringles.
Rich gone, man. Rich gone.
Plastic caramel whatever the fuck one of those is.
Spill it, nigga. Spill it.
All right, so Ben, you can go and do your seal and let them know, what your business is and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's your brother, neighborhood brother T Ben. You can look me up, tbenenterprises.com, tbenenterprises.com. My business is to help your business grow.
Yes. All right. Big Yogi. Talk to him, man.
Say, man, I didn't rock with y'all boys, man. I'm tired. I'm finna shut it down. I gotta go to work in the morning, man. But I'm here, baby. Always. You know what I'm saying? You can depend on YOG. You feel me? So, y'all already know the slogan, man. It's your boy Big Yogi, man. Keep coming. Fuck with a fat boy.
Yeah. And as usual, oh fuck, did I fuck up? Oh, now quality ends the show. Y'all forgive me. I'm tired of the motherfucker. All right, quality. You already know he takes us out.
Thank you,
You didn't let
Coach.
me. You didn't let me go. You didn't let me go, love.
Let Coach Pink pop her shit.
Okay, I'll let you go again, but I'll let you go first. Remember?
No, you didn't let me. We started, and then we started talking.
Oh, my apologies.
Get on his ass, Coach.
Yes.
Get him.
Coach, put her in, Coach.
That's right. Put me in, okay? Because we started talking, and you started talking to Ben. Okay. Yeah. So let a lady introduce herself again. My name is Coach Pink. I am Michael Gregory's wife.
There you go.
I am a life coach as well as an advocate for special education services. I'm a former special education teacher. You can catch me on all the social media platforms at the Pink Print Collective. My website is the pinkprintcollective.co. And I do sessions for everyone from personal to friends to family and group, as well as advocacy. My method is truth, transparency, and transformation. I meet you where you are in order to get you where you need to be. I'm virtual and in person, and I'm also now in the schools where I do small groups with the youth, and I'm in the high schools. I went back to my school district A-Leaf, so I'm starting there, and I'll be heading to Fort Benton.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Thank you.
Quality, take us out. I'm gonna bet on you.
Okay. World. We want to thank everybody. Thank everybody for tuning in. There is no us without y'all. So we appreciate each and every last one of y'all. A special shout out to Coach Pink. You were magnificent tonight. We cannot thank you enough for tuning in with us. Stayed the whole night. So that is a plus for us. We enjoyed you and hope to have you back soon. Let's see. With that being said, y'all know how we do it. I am NAT silent E, aka Quality. We out of here, y'all.
We out of here. Yeah.